shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. Something like go, 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 go. Okay, I've been on go. Green lights only when I'm coming down the road. Shades on, poker face, I can never fold. I can never stop, this is what I asked for. Manifest this, that, now I want more. Pockets was thin, now they've been on swole. Used to be humble, but I'm feeling kinda bold. Through it all, I evolve, still me. I won't stop, the light's still on green. If I gotta swipe, the platinum's on me. Turn a wrong to a right, I'm nothing you've ever seen. Nothing you'd ever be, I'm nothing you'd ever stop. The armor is on me. Put me in the game, now I might overstay. Play till I can't, take it straight to the bank. Talk to him like all-star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. Okay, time to get paid. Waited this long, I'm taking it to the bank. Full court press, I'm taking it to the paint. Curry with the range when I get off fast break. IQ vision, the game on display. Run it all back like it was a replay. The game is slowed down, I'm watching it freeze frames. In the clutch, you can try to imitate. See I'm stuck, me and you don't relate. It's a bunch of to-dos on my plate. Lace up my shoes, check them all day to day. How can I power these blessings on me? Never had doubt, I just worked and I wait. All of this here, you can't take it from me. Brick by brick, put it all in the safe. All-star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. MVP, that's me. P, that's me. All-star, all-star. Watch it see. It's on like MVP, that's me. P, that's me. All-star, all-star. Watch it see. All-star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. You know there's nothing angels everywhere. 'Cause the righteous are the ones who disappear. Inescapable. Soon you'll be back for more. Old enough to lose.
for losers. Go get a baby, now I'm going for you. Yeah, you're the prize that caught my eye. I'm a soldier of love with a heart of fire and blood. I want it all, that's all I'm thinking of. I am a warrior, I'm fighting for love. Hey, you're the prize I'm dreaming of. I keep my eye on the prize. I fight till I die. No retreat and no surrender. Ain't no way I can fail. I know I'll prevail. Gonna fight till the end with my eye on the prize. Keep my eye on the prize. I'll fight till I die. No retreat and no surrender. Ain't no way I can fail. I know I'll prevail. Gonna fight till the end. I'll keep my eye on the prize. Yeah. There ain't no way I can fail. I got my eye on the prize. You said it's gonna be a time for you and me, and didn't I know it? Everything is gone, we're children of the war. Where do we go now? We're going nowhere, we're gonna miss the sky. We're gonna find ourselves in the afterlife. We're going nowhere, we're gonna miss the sky. We're gonna find ourselves in the afterlife. I know you wanna go to the city, so let's run away now. When the night comes, I'll find my way back home. Where do we go now? We're going nowhere, we're gonna miss the sky. We're gonna find ourselves in the afterlife. We're going nowhere, we're gonna miss the sky. We're gonna find ourselves in the afterlife. There ain't no life nowhere. We're going nowhere, we're gonna miss the sky. We're gonna find ourselves in the afterlife. We're going nowhere, we're gonna miss the sky. We're gonna find ourselves in the afterlife.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, you beautiful faces, back to a brand new day here of PMSL CSA Spring 2025. And today, we're going to see, and hopefully not see, is going to be top nading his teammates. But you know what? It's not going to happen because they're not playing today. Anyways, Nepturus here with us. How are you doing? Neppies, that's your name for today. How's it
I'm
going?
Neppy? Okay, cool. That's fine. Hey, why not? Yeah, I'm doing very well. I'm very excited to get started with today, day number 4. It's shaping up to be quite the event, really, quite the PMSL season. And I expect nothing less than just a ton more action like we saw yesterday coming in today. So I'm happy. How are you, Max? No one asked how you are.
Oh my god, everyone ignores my feelings, but I'm doing great. So I've been like singing "What a Wonderful World" the entire time before the show. I don't know. I'm doing fantastic. We had some great games yesterday. I saw a few comments, a little bit mean, saying we're very biased and we're not talking about 4 Thrives. And you know what?
Bruh.
I'm gonna say to the haters, to the people who said we were biased not talking about 4 Thrives, you were right. Sorry, I should have talked about 4 Thrives a little bit more. You know what? I did not realize how good 4 Thrives have been performing. Keep in my mind, again, Niptura, that they played 6 matches less than most of the lobby on that first page.
That is true.
So you know what,
that
chat?
Is true.
The haters, you were right. And I'm sorry.
Ooh,
but no.
dangerous precedent.
But talking about who's going to be also playing today and who's not playing today, could you take us through the motions, Neb?
Yes, I can. So Group A is not going to be playing today. So that means we won't be seeing top NATUS teammates today because they're not playing.
No!
I know, I'm so sad. Horaa as well won't be playing. Viper and as well as A1. So nothing from A1, nothing from Viper, nothing from Horaa, and nothing from Alpha Gaming. So that's where we're sat at the moment. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that all filters through with the rest of the teams doing something, right? Because like A1, for instance, currently in that 12th place position. You've got Viper in 8th.
Yep.
Well, yeah, look, there you go. Right there, see? You got Viper in 8th as well, so APG not going to be winning any games today, not going to be getting any more elims today, and so you could see them drop a couple more points, but Horaa as well. So 2nd and 3rd place not playing today.
Yep, not going to be playing today. They're having a cheeky little break. And you know what? It's well-deserved. You know what? Who's not on break? Yeah. It is going to be your 4 Thrives, your AMIXs, your DRSs, and your Team Spirits. They're going to be playing, of course, 4 Thrives, AMIX, doing the best out of the teams that only played so far 3 out of the total 4 days worth of games. So they are definitely going to be, well, 2 out of total 3. Today is day 4, should I say. There you go. Mathing is not mathing today. But they're the ones that are currently looking to potentially become the new first place team. If they have a good day today, chances are we could have a brand new first place team above Virtus Pro, above your Alpha Gamings, which would be very, very impressive. As we go on the second page, though, we did see a few teams still at the bottom. I want to see more from Na'Vi. They had their break day already. They're going to play 2 days in a row here, Nep.
Yep.
Can we see them maybe jump onto the first page today? That's what I'm hoping for, but seeing how top-heavy the lobby is right now, making it to the top this late seems very hard because everyone seems to have fixed their issues in the game, and now everyone is playing at their best level.
Yeah, that's true. But I think Na'Vi, if any team's going to do it, Na'Vi, we've seen them kind of grow as a team over a week-long event. We've seen that before in previous splits where they just keep getting better and better over as time goes on, sort of thing. So I think Na'Vi could definitely do something there. But Group D, I want to see coming into Group D, right, I8, Champions and DRS. I mean, also Konina Power, but Konina Power have been doing pretty well. For me, it's Champions and I8 because I feel like Champions are a better team than their results are allowing them to be. I think we've seen some cool stuff from them in game. I don't understand how they're so low on the leaderboards. They're 16th right now, so just on the cusp there, 2 points ahead of Na'Vi. Yeah. I want to see more from them. I think they could do so much better.
I think they could. I think a lot of the teams at the bottom can start performing well. Like you talked about I8 too. That's definitely a big outlier. Do we want to see more from? But you know what? Before we get back into the big convo topics, how about we chat with the people in the comments real quick? Hello, everyone.
Hi, chat.
I realized we didn't even say hi to chat. Hello, chat. How are you doing?
Hi, chat.
I hope you're having a good... What day are we? Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
Yes, it is Tuesday.
Hope you're having a good Tuesday, guys. I forgot what day we were for a second. It's PMSL Day. You know what? That's what we need to care about. Survival Stage Day 4. That is also known as Tuesday. Hello, Shahid, Rafik. Hello, and Maxman and Niptura all sent hello to both of us. Very fancy.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. No docketing today. No docketing today. No topping today. Also, no.
No topping today.
Wait, these names are sound weird when you say that. No. No. Toppinating.
Yeah,
no.
Toppening. Toppening is better.
Not today. Hello, everyone. What's up again? And Mr. I'm here to tease you. Oh, okay. Thank you. I definitely need more people teasing me in the chat. That's very...
Please.
It's very kind of you guys. Top shared is own 1v3 versus Alpha Gaming. That, you know what? I like it when someone can take a joke like that.
I love
that is funny.
Yep.
You know what? I want to ask chat here because I want to go back over the leaderboards. They should be popping up in a few seconds. Here we go. Let's look at the leaderboards once again before we do get in our first game. Genuine question out of everyone who is playing today. No, Virtus Pro. Who's not playing again? Nep, can you remind me?
APG, Horaa, Viper, and one more. There's one more. A1.
And A1. Okay, so Virtus Pro are playing today, so chances are they're still going to remain in that first place position. Do we all think, actually, that AMIX 4 Thrives can catch up into a second place? Overtaking first place seems a little bit unlikely until VP have their break day. But second place, can we see a 4 Thrives? Can we see an AMIX? I want to see what the chat thinks. What are we thinking, lads? What are you thinking, Nep? AMIX, 4 Thrives, anyone else?
I think, 4 Thrives could definitely do it. We also, who was that on the in-between there? There was somebody else, Tribe. Tribe as well is in third place right now. And they are still playing today. So I think all three of them, definitely all three of them could do something. As you said, 4 Thrive's been doing very, very good work. We've seen big stuff from AMIX yesterday and Tribe as well. Didn't Tribe get a win yesterday? I feel like they did.
I don't think so yesterday. I need to open my my Liquipedia page. I have all the stuff. I didn't open it. I had to run literally 30 seconds before the timer ended to get my device and have Liquipedia so I can look back on everything that has unfolded so far. There we go. I got it. I got the numbers. I got the stats.
I don't see anything.
No, not on your. No, I got on my side device. I have.
Yeah, I know. I've got Liquipedia. I got it.
Oh, okay. She has the Liquipedia. What's up? 4 Thrives can do. Okay, so 4 Thrives can get second place. Senshi first place. I mean, hey, are there people on absolute copium in the chat that think we're going to get a new first place team? Okay. Because again, VP are playing, Virtus Pro are playing. They were so aggressive yesterday. Especially Eragon. Eragon was just crazy good yesterday.
Yeah.
Is that going to end? And are we going to see a team overtake them? Technically, it's possible. But I have to say, it seems quite unlikely. What do you think, Nat? What are we thinking?
It's only technically possible. I don't feel like they're going to be able to do it. Even if VP have not as great of a day as yesterday, right? With 2 wins.
Yes.
VP have a way of being in the top 5 every time. They know how to sneak in the points at every game and be very consistent. So I don't think anybody's going to top them today.
They're a very sneaky team. I'm looking at Tribe. Yeah, Tribe didn't get a single win yesterday. Oh, actually, wait, no, it says schedule. Oh, I was on calibration. Sorry, I am behind. Tribe. AEROMACY.
So they've got.
They were no, they got fourth and fourth in a row, like 3 4th places in a row yesterday.
Gotcha.
It was quite cool. Hello, Sky. Thank you for moderating in the chat. What's up? Someone said, I think inspiration. Read all my comments if you want a W every time. I'll try inspiration. I'll try. There's a lot of comments. Ask PUBG Mobile team to upload PMSL CSA stats on the website. I actually checked this morning for the stats on the website, and there weren't because I wanted to see Falak after seeing a few of the comments being like, we don't talk about Falak enough. I went to look and it was only showing last year's stats. So I'm going to ask if we can. I already asked actually a little bit earlier if we can get stats. Because I want to bring the data to you guys about how Falak is doing, how everyone else is doing. Like your Magnums, your Zadiros that had a great day yesterday, of course, being the MVP, Eragon, etc. I want to get that information, which would be nice. But yeah, yesterday we talked about VP, how they were playing with Eragon. But Zadira has just stood so strongly yesterday in all of his matches pretty much. And I want to see people kind of do well around him because Magnum had a really good start in calibration. But as of right now, it's been very silent. And it's just Zadira kind of hard carrying the team, it feels like.
Yeah, it does feel that way. I mean, we talked a little bit about it yesterday as well. But it is very much Zadira and crew rather than the team doing things.
Yeah.
And that does need to change a little bit because Zadira can do a lot, but he can only do so much. So we really do need to see that a little bit more coming up from them. I can't even find them. Oh, there they are, 14th place. So, yeah. I mean, Dagestan, wait, that can't be right. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So they got 48 points yesterday. Ooh. 48 is big from Dagestan, and most of that was just Zadira. So imagine what they can do when all 3 of them actually keep up with Zadira and do something about it.
We need 4 Zadiras on Dagestan.
Can you imagine 4 Zadiras? Oh my goodness.
That'd
be crazy.
I
will say Fourth Thrives also got 51 points yesterday.
Yes.
So Fourth Thrives doing big work. MVP got 72 points yesterday, which is just insane. But they also got 2 wins, so it kind of checks out.
It kind of works out as we want. Wait, if in the chat said, hello,
Hey,
Rachel
yo.
and Maximilian. I feel like I just got
What?
doxxed. Who used my real name?
Oh, I don't like that.
Don't use my
but
real
also,
name.
No. It's Niptura to you if... Bruh. What the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm Maxman to you. Don't call me Maximilian.
It's crazy, though, because...
No.
You get mad when I call you Maximilian, let alone chat.
Only my mum calls me Maximilian, and that's when I've done, normally something bad. It's like, Maximilian! Oh, yes, mum. Sorry. What's going on? It's that, or if Top has a nade in hand, I'm like, also, oh, you may call me Maximilian. I'm sorry, my liege. You win this argument. PMGC trophy or PMGO trophy, look-wise. I would have to say prefer the PMGC trophy, the most recent one, because it's just so cool. It's like the logo, but in a trophy form. I like it. But I do like the aspect that PMGO colors change based on the flag of where PMGO happens. I like that theme.
I love that. I love that so much.
But okay, but here we go. Our first match.
First?
I was like
Our
first
match, guys.
First and fourth day. Again, I tell you, my brain just combines words. It's so weird how it works sometimes. First match, day 4 of survival stage.
Well done.
We're getting there. Is on board. Is going to be a Sanhok, as we always start every day with a Sanhok game. That is going to be how we're going down with the action. So far, though, Team Spirit, it's back to boot camp. I'm not seeing anyone below them, or am I going... No, I think I do see someone. I do see... Yeah, there's a team. That's a hot drop again in boot camp.
Well, Team Spirit have won it twice. They can do it again. Now, not that I've said it.
You said it.
Yeah, I did say it, haven't I?
Who's
Sorry,
winning the hot
guys,
drop
that's
this
my
time?
bad.
Is it Team Spirit or is it...
Who even is it?
Was it Tribe,
Well,
right?
so far it's Team Spirit.
It's Tribe every time.
Oh, no,
yeah,
it's
it is
not.
Tribe. It's AST. Yep. There we go.
Effect, please. Please. Oh, well, that was very quick and easy.
Wait, what? Wait a bloody minute.
Okay, the plane hasn't even finished landing. Look, the timer hasn't started for the zone. We're on stage 0, and they're gone.
This is the fastest hot drop I've ever seen. What is this?
That is crazy. That was 5 seconds.
I didn't even have time to see any of the Tribe players. I saw them for like half a second, and they were gone.
So true.
They don't even lose a player. So actually, out of so far all the games we've seen on Sanhok, every hot drop has been won by Team Spirit except one time where they just lost a player, and even then they still won the hot drop.
Yeah, Kitsune died. Yeah. That's crazy.
Speed run boot camp, 100%.
Speed run boot camp. Clearly somebody on Tribe had to like go to the bathroom or had a phone call, and they were like, okay, we gotta get this sorted. Let's just go hot drop.
What's
oh no,
what's everyone said about my name? Maximilian?
I don't know.
Max Alien?
Yeah.
Maximilian Barrow, hello. I get, that's weird.
Hi.
Max Alien, Max
Maximilian
Forehead
sounds...
Alien. Okay, Anzel, you're banned. That's Maximilian
Fifth
sounds like a
Max.
Pokemon.
Kind of does.
Why
That's
am I
kinda
getting
funny.
so much crap from chat already?
Maxi?
It's unbelievable. You guys
Yeah,
are crazy.
yeah.
But then actually, this is good. Oh, good. This is not good. This is good for a team in particular, for 4 Thrives and AMIX, because they're playing Tribes out already. So, possibility to overtake 4th place is already in the realm of possibilities after this first game, because they're only 6 points ahead of 4 Thrives, and not even that much more than AMIX. So, new 4th place team, maybe after this game, possibly. Yeah.
Maybe. Could entirely be possible. It's nice to see T24 doing well, though. Getting in with a really good team here.
Why is... Sorry, I have to bring this up. Why is Fache doing that? All spread all over the place, and they're clearly not ready for a fight.
What is that? Oh, Zadira! No!
He's... Oh, no. Navi got him.
Our boy! He gone.
So, I want to bring up a topic already, despite this fight happening between
Yes.
4 Thrives and Fache. I think 4
Sure.
Thrives might win it because Fache's pushing this in a very odd manner.
Yeah.
For the side of Tribe, I know Tribe had a lot of fans initially going in this tournament. Do we think they should just change their drop location? Because I feel like they should have done that after game 1. But are there some
Should've
people
done
that are
that
like,
2
no,
days ago.
they should keep going versus Team Spirit. Team Spirit are bad. Are there people like that? Because I think that right now Tribe have lost that fight so many times, you should just give it up, man. It's not good.
I mean, why do they keep doing it? It's like, no. Regardless of if you think Team Spirit are bad or not, they always drop boot camp. So they're gonna know what they're doing in boot camp. Why would you contest an old drop spot? It's not like they just got there, and so you're contesting while they don't really know what they're doing there. They know the ins and outs of that drop. Why are you contesting that? It's stupid. I'm just gonna say it.
I agree. So we have Dagestan fighting Na'Vi on the northwestern island mountain, by the way. That's a quick highlight. So that's a big fight already unfolding, it seems. This is going to be an easy nade. Oh, wait,
Whoa.
what? That didn't
Oh,
hit?
what?
Oh, that looked good for me. Maybe it exploded a little bit too early and it was tanked by the wall. Oh, he's behind the rock, not the wall. Wait, no, he's behind the wall. Oh, okay.
What?
I thought that was going to work. Oh, no, this is another place, right?
Confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brain and braining again today is just... We're all over the place.
Yeah.
This is such a weird push. I feel like I have to really question what the hell is happening here because this
Yeah,
breach from
I'm
Fache
confused.
is all over the place.
It really is. I'm confused because they're not doing it with enough momentum to just overwhelm. They're kind of just sneaking up and shooting and say, "Hey, we're here," and then going, "Yeah, but we're gonna stay here though. We're not coming any closer." And it's like, and so 4th Thrives are kind of like, okay. I mean, sure, if you want to just sit by the wall, you're welcome to, I guess. But it's all just very confusing, really.
I mean, Team Spirit are just like, wait, you guys are still fighting this? Like, we're going to third party you and get easy points. Fache, I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this way. And feel free to tell me, Neb, if you feel the same. And chat also. I feel like they've kind of given up. Genuinely, the way they're playing, I feel like everyone... Ord is really big internal team conflict and everyone just doesn't care anymore. Or they've just, as a whole, just given up, like, yeah, this is not working out. We're just getting wrecked. Let's just do whatever you guys want. That's what I'm seeing from their gameplay, at least.
I mean, maybe, but they actually had some pretty good games yesterday. So I'm confused then because this doesn't really look like Matic, no, please. This doesn't really feel. This feels like they've given up, right? This game is just like that's such a weird play. But at the same time, yesterday, they didn't do that badly. Let me see. How many points did they get yesterday? I mean, 15 points, but I think they had a couple of games where they got into, like, the top 6 or something like that. Like, their rotation, like, splits and stuff was actually quite nice. So I'm like, I don't know. It's possible, but I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
We need, like, literally wins at this point if you want to see something out of them. It's just not going to happen.
That's very true.
Dagestan, just to confirm, did get eliminated by the entirety of Na'Vi. Na'Vi did lose 2 players in the process, but it is going to be a 4-2 fight in favor of Na'Vi. So well done to Na'Vi. They claim position over there. They'll be winning it. I do want to real quick show the map feed, something quite interesting. VP drops southern side of the map, and I'm pointing out it right now on the side of the map. They sent 1 player as a scout west of Camp Alpha. And after that, the entire team joined up. I didn't catch if it was a botation or anything. I know, look, there's even a botation happening from a play from Upgrade. But VP went for a very quick, early rotation over to the western side. And I absolutely love that. I think that was very well executed from VP. That we keep talking about how aggressive they are. But really, their rotate is also pretty damn on point from VP.
Yeah. I really, really like how VP played that 100%. I'm just gutted that the zone did not support them in that because that is a fantastic setup for a western shift, which it often does on the island. It often goes to the western side, so it was not a bad play from VP at all. It's just not worked out this time, but it still gives them a good entry to zone because everybody's on the other side of the mountain.
I mean, mountainside is going to be quite busy over to the east now. You got so many squads. You got 4 Thrives. You got yourself I8, Team Spirit, Konina Power. Navi's going to be possibly joining up very soon. AMIX, AlQadsiah now. So you're going to have quite a lot of fights here as we have a few replays happening in the background. That was actually the fight of Dagestan versus Na'Vi. I saw some people wanting to see that fight, but here you go. You ask and we shall deliver. Well, not us. It's the production team, but still.
Yeah.
We're bringing it to you guys through the watch party. And that was unfortunately it. for Dagestan
Rip.
in that fight.
I mean, for Team Spirit, you know, Tribe need to keep going to boot camp because it seems like winning the hot drop really gives them some good boosts there because they're already up to 7 elims, right?
Yeah.
7 eliminations on Sanhok. Yesterday we saw them up to 10. I think they went out kind of early, but had 10 elims. Not bad. Fine. So yeah, winning the hot drop seems to work out very well in their favor.
Which is weird to say. So,
Yeah.
keep hot dropping, guys. It's working quite nicely.
It's working. Good job.
Wait, do we have Defy in the chat? Hello, Defy. From Voin. What's up? Nice to see you, man. As a Fache, gets 1 elimination here. As a solo versus the side of champions. Can he get 1v4? Actually, you know what? If there's anything that can redeem Fache right now, a 1v4 would be just that. They line up perfectly, and yet it does not connect. Champions get 1 elimination, but unfortunately do lose 1 player, which is going to make their transition from where they are a little bit harder to execute, but they're still in circle for the time being at least. So they're fine for the next 5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. Aragon in the Elam feed as well, continuing to do damage. So that's one of Upgrade going, or getting knocked at least. Not going out completely, but is definitely getting knocked. But where are they? Upgrade's down to the southwest side. No, that's DRS. Upgrade's at the top side. Hot tin. Right. So some clearing being done by VP, or trying to clear at least, because if they can clear that, then Hot tin is completely free.
I mean, Harton has been abandoned by 4 Thrives, which I like, actually, the idea of 4 Thrives. I'm actually going to show the map to you so you guys can see the position of 4 Thrives. They have a player north and next to the bridge, and the entire squad is then in the compound southern side. I'm not sure if I like that angle, because it's quite hard to regroup, because now Team Spirit are kind of going to be looking at that solo 4 Thrives, even champions to some extent, so they kind of locked into it. I think the only way they can regroup safely is if they have a big circle shift. A lot of teams are moving, and mid-movement, that's when they regroup. But, yeah, what do you think of that 3-1 split of 4 Thrives? I'm not sure.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it because I think it gives them a lot of eyes on a lot of things and could potentially have a surprise factor as well. But I do agree that it does lock them into that position. It's very hard for that solo to get out now. So it's a risk thing, but if they have a game plan and they think they can make it work, then I don't hate it.
Okay. I mean, I'm just scared of teams rotating late over the bridge.
Yeah.
And that might actually catch them off guard. That's when I'm like, just be careful about it, and we'll be fine. We'll be okay.
Yeah. Neko says, why APG not playing today? Any reason? Because they're not in this group. So we're doing group rotation.
They were banned.
Group A, yes, they were banned. Okay. Group A not playing today. So they're part of Group A, so they're not playing. They'll be back tomorrow.
They took Top out of the lobby because he was nading his teammates.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that's against the rules. You're
banned.
Done. Out of here. Virtus Pro, that lost Milky and Aragon versus Upgrade, it seems. So they're just going to be, unfortunately, down to just a duo. There's no way they're going to get that res on that Western player. Unless they are able to wrap up this fight versus Upgrade, like, now. Maybe they get time, but...
Maybe?
Aragon's just going to bleed out. And as we know, Aragon is the player on Virtus Pro you don't want to lose because he was doing so much work yesterday. I realized we didn't see the zone, so I'm going to show it for you guys on chat. Here's what we have. Here's the circle, Aaron and Yogesh. Thank you for asking. On the mountaintop. So Dagestan, if they did survive, would have had a great game, but Na'Vi had different plans in mind.
Yes, in DD. I mean, Na'Vi in a perfect position now. They're ready to go with this one. Who else is there, though? Who is that? Is that just set? No, it's not.
Oh, Team Spirit 4 Thrives fighting, by the way.
Ooh.
There you go. They actually got 1 elimination onto Team Spirit. Or 1 knock, at least, should I say.
Ooh. Yeah, they did. Oh, yeah. Team Spirit down to... Oh, okay.
Falloc! Ooh!
Down to nobody. GG's.
Falloc Sunflower just pushing it versus Team Spirit and winning it. They got 5 eliminations, losing no players whatsoever. But I've got to be careful with Na'Vi on the mountain. They are going to be spotting them out a little bit. But they're safe.
What is that in yellow? Oh, AlQadsiah as well.
AlQadsiah.
Okay.
In the Valley of Death, as we call it, which is...
They're in the valley, you're right.
Not a place you want to be. It's not safe.
But nicely played from 4 Thrives, because they were the ones we were talking about with the 1-3 split. Now they've got a 1-1-2 split. They've taken out Team Spirit quite easily there. GG's. So yeah, playing very, very well.
So far, decent. Someone asked, is it hype that Aragon has, or is it really going to be up there? I mean, from what we saw yesterday, it wasn't hype. It was numbers also.
Yeah. I love that he's called him Aragorn, like we're in Lord of the Rings.
Aragorn.
I love that. Aragorn.
Who is that in Lord of the Rings? I'm bad with names and like fantasy
Into the very
shows.
fires of Mordor.
Ah, Mordor.
I would have gone with you to the end. Into the very fires of Mordor.
You know what? That would be a collab I would love. No, like something on the map and it's
please.
Lord of the Rings
I mean,
related.
we've already talked about this. We want a companion that's actually just Gollum.
That would be Gollum. Here you go. Showing the circle. Where it's going to go more to the western side. So a lot of the teams to win the circle are not going to be there currently. So no 4th Horizon Circle, no upgrade, no Regicide, IE8, AMIX, and Konina Power. Even DRS. But DRS have gone easy rotate, so you can already count them into the circle. But Na'Vi, the fact they lost 2 players early game, meaning that defense on the mountain is not going to be super strong and is going to be very easy to breach. And I wonder who's going to be the first team to breach it. Maybe DRS. Maybe they're the one.
I will say though, Max, that because nobody's really in this circle except the teams up onto the mountains.
Yep.
VP, I know they're a duo, but they've got lots of area to work with. They have that freedom to move around and find what suits them best. So we could be seeing top 3 from them.
Maybe. Top 3? Maybe bronze? Maybe silver? Maybe the gold? Maybe the precious? Oh, AlQadsiah. Or Phallic. And how the hell did he get here? No,
Excuse
yeah,
you?
I was like, there's no way they don't see Phallic.
Nah,
You
bro.
sneaky devil. How did he get there? I'm sure even AlQadsiah's like, wait, oh, that's a player. That's an actual player.
Yeah.
4th Rise looking to go for the entire push on AlQadsiah. I'm kind of surprised they decided to go that way. But I also understand that if you send it straight south, you're going to be crashing into Konina Power. But couldn't he just go straight north on the ridge next to the mountain and push uphill? I thought that would be a better one because here, in the open like that, you're just asking to get wrecked. IQ's going to be left as a solo versus smaller door. He's going to have that surprise factor. He hits the shot, gets the knock into hopefully an elimination. Can he flush it? He can't! Come on, IQ, no! Oh, he gets the flush. Eventually, he does get that one elimination. Now it's going to be IQ versus Buzz, the 1v1. That nade going to do possibly a little bit of damage. Might force Buzz to go for the push 2 with the UMP, and he does connect the shots. That's it for 4th Rise. 11th place, no placement points, but still get 6 elims, which is, at least it's not a non-game. They do get a few points on board.
They do. I just feel like they played that just a little too split. They were playing it split, but then they continued that a little bit too much. They should have tried to regroup a little bit if they were trying to make that push. But GG's, it's, good game still. 6 elims is really, really nice result for the first game of the day. I8, certainly better than I8, unfortunately. 3 elims, but that's about it. They're not going to have any placement points whatsoever. Buzz needs to get the heck into zone if he wants to survive here. He's the last man standing for his team. He could do something, 100%. We've seen Buzz frag out in the past.
The horse is in the blue. Save him.
Oh,
no.
Oh, well, okay. Upgrade's gone, but yeah, GG. I want to see something from KP as well. We haven't seen too much from them so far. 12th place on the board. Big nade could be incoming. Oh, little overcooked.
It's raining nades. Hallelujah. It's raining nades. Hell yeah. I'm in a singing mood today, guys. I'm so sorry if you have to deal with me. I'm jamming. Okay, they're looking for Fleeker. I think they do know Fleeker is there. Oh, actually, they don't know Fleeker is there. I thought they had an idea. Eugene going to go for a nice nade. It is cooked to perfection almost, but Fleeker is going for the offensive push. He's able to push himself out of that nade range just a tad. As AMIX just raining absolute hell here on Konina Power. Are they going to try and go for, like, Naomi just jumping off the cliff with the shotgun? That would be a sick clip. Come on, do it. Do it for the memes. Oh, he's not doing it. Come on, for the memes, for the content. But they're going to fight AlQadsiah, it seems. And Fleeker's chasing them down. Fleeker, chill! He wants a piece of them.
Well, now he knows that their horse is there, but, Zone's really doing something now. There we go, GG's. Somebody asked if Xerix was still playing. Yes, there he is. He just went down.
Not anymore.
KP. KP get wrecked, apparently.
So, apparently, the Valley of Death is where you want to be. AlQadsiah still alive.
I mean, the thing is, it's very open, right? You can't really get in here undetected. And Fleeke's just on a rampage. Okay.
No, it was
That's
really
about enough from you.
Why is Fleeker chasing that down? That was so weird to me. Why are you so
AMIX.
like
Bestie,
adamant on chasing it down? How interesting. AlQadsiah though, 4 players in 1 car. The blue zone's ticking hard. Phase 5. Do they have the meds to even get in circle? They might. They're going to take a lot of damage. Come on. They're not going for straight up left. Oh, they're going next to the wall. Okay. I can respect it. AlQadsiah, though, going to be fighting Na'Vi, and that might just be 4 easy points on the pickup for Na'Vi. Going also right into DRS. Yeah, AlQadsiah, you're done. That is GG's. It's over.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much they could do there. They got delayed way too much there, and now these other teams are going to just be picking them off one by one. Unfortunate for Scherzies, but that's about it. VP still holding out strong, though, so that's going to be AlQadsiah taken out there. 6 elims, 2 placement points, a decent game from them. Champions still here, love to see that, but DRS have a pretty big cliff split going on here, and if I remember correctly, we used to see DRS a lot on this mountain, so they should know what they're doing.
It was their mountain. I'm going to show the circle real quick, and you guys can do a prediction right now out of the teams to remain. We have Virtus.pro, DRS, Regicide, Na'Vi, and Champions. Please do tell us who you guys are going to be picking for the win. We have 5 seconds before we go back to the gameplay feed. Right now, DRS are looking for the stragglers of Na'Vi, 6 and Puncher. They'll find them eventually, but do tell us who you are going for. Do you have any picks in mind here, Nep?
It's DRS or VP. It's one of the two.
I think VP from the angle pushing, leaving the compound and going uphill, unless they get an insane circle 7 and 8.
They could.
They could get a really crazy circle, but I'm going with the idea they don't. Then I think it's going to be quite tough. So because of that, I would have to favor DRS realistically.
Yeah.
With the angles they have, as long as they clear Na'Vi and don't lose players, then they win it. If they do lose players, then maybe VP can just force their way through to the win. Maybe. Op6 is so close to Delta, though. Everyone's picking a lot of Virtus Pros in the chat. A few DRSs. A few DRSs. Did he hear him? No.
I thought he did, but no.
You can't hear that.
He looked towards him for a second.
Oh, Regicide joins the play. Shaka. Oh, he didn't. You removed the 1 from his name. It's not Shakai. It's just Shaka now. He fixed it.
He heard us and got too annoyed.
Which is fair enough. Oh, he's running it. 6 Delta hears it now. He gets behind the rock and he gets up. DRS getting that nice elimination onto 6 of Na'Vi. And now Regicide's behind them. They've got to be careful. Shakar's there. Trying to put a thorn in their side. Nice nade from Delta. Going to do so much damage there onto Shakar. But Delta also taking a severe beating, so he has to heal up. And so will Shakar. But Giante's got an angle that I do think Shakar has no idea about.
Yeah, he's playing that way too much. There we go. Yeah, he was playing that way too over peaky to know that Giante was there. So GG's, DRS able to clutch that one up. And it does, okay, so that's allowed VP to actually move on in.
Yeah.
Which Regicide have paid attention to. So their trajectory up the mountain is not all that hazardous. It hasn't been so far anyway, but I still feel like DRS have the advantage here.
They do right now, but the thing is, they're still fighting other teams. As you said, that's given a lot of time for VP to push, and the timing of Virtus.pro has been currently on point throughout yesterday. And so far today, like, that push is definitely at the right time to make sure you don't have too much focus coming your way. So, Champions, they're just going to get eliminated by or DRS or Virtus.pro. There's no way you survive because you're just becoming so predictable. The circle goes back onto the hilltop. And Killer has got the most broken angle right now, but he's not in circle. He has to move forward. Killer is just stuck. He's on the. He can't move. He's just stuck on that little piece of rock.
That's so sad. Okay, Pinkman does go down. That's gonna be Regicide taken out, but that's gonna be. He's on the cliff still. Come on, Killer.
No, Giante! No! Giante, no, don't. This is not a throw from DRS. This is not a throw from DRS. Come on, Killer, redeem it, Killer. That is. Who made that cliff so slippery? Come on.
Literally.
Oh, that's terrible. Champions, though. How are you still alive for so long? Okay, there you go. That makes more sense. Champions going to be out in 3rd place. Still a good try on this game. And they're going for the push, though. It's going to be Delta and Killer remaining. They're going to try and go for the revive.
DRS.
They might get the revive. Oh, nope. There you go. Nope. He's going to get taken out by the blue zone. It's going to be frozen in a 1v2. The nade is looking pretty decent. Does a lot of damage. And the blue zone will claim their life. But DRS, despite a slight fumble, will still be able to secure that chicken dinner. Way too close for comfort, though, in my opinion.
Way too close for comfort. Oh, my goodness. Oh, stressful.
Oh.
Stress. But hey, you know what? They come back from a day off yesterday. They come back with a really good zone that they know that they know that they know. And they come in with a win to start off the day. A very good job from them. VP, though, I told y'all no one was going to catch him today because 2nd place already on the board for day number 4. I mean, you can't beat that, man.
Poor
I
Gionte.
know.
To be fair, I wonder how many eliminations were secured by DRS because a lot of them got eliminated by the blue zone at the end.
Yeah.
So, Papa Blue, as people would say in PMSL Americas, are claiming a lot of lives, which is a bit of a pain. Liquor-wise, will you be there in finals of PMSL or will you be doing watch party? Watch party for the finals also with Neptura. But here we go. Your player stats for DRS. 2 eliminations for Killer, 3 eliminations for Delta, 1 for Gionte, and also 0, for example.
Yeah, he went out early. That's a rip. But no, some good stats coming in. I mean, not the most massive win we've seen from a team, right? It was that 6 elims, but still 6 elims and the win when you are, you know, as far down the leaderboards as they are. Well, they tied for 9th currently, looking at that. So we wanted to see more from them, and this is a good start, so I'm not going to complain.
It is. I mean, they've been kind of eclipsed by Horaa when it comes to the Nepali teams, right? And even Tribe, you could say. But right now, it's good to see DRS get himself a win, even though, again, it was a bit sketchy at times in this game. But the push-up onto Na'Vi was good. They even clear Regicide. Gionte, I saw someone in chat say a very funny comment, which is Gionte felt bad for Pinkman and jumped with him, which, you know what? I respect it. That's a very funny one. It's like, I'll come for you, homie, don't worry. Very sad times. But good game. Though, even though Virtus Pro did not win it, I still want to highlight again how good their early game rotates are. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, Neb, how good at fighting they were. But their rotates were also a reason why they were so good yesterday at fighting, because they get in strong positions super early, and they've done it once again on this first game.
Yeah, it was really nice of them to keep to that western side. That was a really nice play because the temptation is once the zone shifts over to the east to try and join in on the east and make sure you're in zone all the time. But the thing that they realized is that there were a lot of teams over there. They probably were going to get taken out. It's a very small area. You're not going to find much space for a full squad. Yeah. So they went up to the north side. They cleared out who they needed to clear out there. I think it was Upgrade, but not all of them. And then they moved back down to the western side, and they had a completely empty zone for themselves. And so while everybody else fought, they got a second place.
I just keep seeing the horse in the blue. I'm just like, why? Don't abandon that horse in the blue. That's just so unfair. My sister's a vet. She can help him, I'm sure. Blue zone damage, you know what? Pretty easy to get rid of. It's just a little bit of damage. Here you go. Looking at the final plays, where they eliminate Frozen. Well, they don't really eliminate him. The blue zone does, but that nade was still a really good attempt to try and get that extra elimination. And it really highlights even more the point we made on the pre-show. Can the team catch up to Virtus Pro only if they really have a bad day? And the thing is, they're already getting a second place. It's going to be quite tough, though. If you talk about other teams, the team fighting off 4 Thrives, their fragging potential was there, which gets me excited to see them maybe in the top 3 at the end of today. That would be cool to see.
That'd be awesome. I would love to see that from them. But yeah, I want to see a little bit more together play from 4 Thrives. I feel like I said earlier, they had a really nice split, but then they missed the point where they're supposed to all kind of group up a little bit more, and they kind of just kept split for a little too long, I feel like. But nice to see that from them, that there was still a lot of good plays coming in. But top players after match 19 is going to be Flique from AMIX on top of the board with 4, and then Matic also tied up with that. So nice look at there's like a lot of players going on there from different teams. It's not all dominant.
Yep, and here you go with the match rank. Oh, wow, it goes from 16 points down to just 9 for VP, then 9, 8, 8, 8, 7, and then it trickles down even more from there on out. Yeah, Tribe. I keep saying, though, Hot Drop should be abandoned versus Team Spirit. This is really hurting them. Fache also talked about it a little bit earlier in the game. I think they've given up. I'm not really looking at Fache this game. I'm just kind of over it at this point. And AMIX also 5 eliminations. So yeah, 4 Thrives and AMIX still like in competition when it comes to the teams that already had their break day are still performing really well. So they're both kind of in contention for one of those top positions. Anything else that maybe stands out to you here, Nep, in this game?
Let's think. I like how the champions played it, actually. C1 were pretty good. I mean, yes, it's a more of a passive approach, right? But you know, when you're as low down as they are for the first game of the day after a break day, I don't hate it. They played for that placement. They played for just trying to survive until they found an opportunity to actually get some elims in. So no, I don't mind what they did either.
Looking at this, actually, 4 Thrives are tied with Tribe right now. mostly because of the
That's
hot drop, actually, where they
crazy.
get 0 points. So really good on 4 thrives, able to close that gap. Onto the second page, though. Yeah, talking about champions here, able to jump up 1 position. They do get himself a total of 60 points, so they're tied with Upgrade because of the tiebreaker. They do overtake the 16th position. Actually, I want to ask chat and also you, Nep. Currently in bottom 4, Na'Vi, HELLION, I8, Fache.
That's weird.
Do we feel like if we stopped right now, we'd be fine with this bottom 4, or would we put
No.
other teams down there? Because this feels a bit weird to have, especially Na'Vi for me in there. It's a very odd one.
Very odd. I would switch that up quite a bit, actually.
What
I
about
don't
I8?
like that. I feel like a lot of time they're hit and miss, just historically. So it's difficult for me to say if they should be down there or not. So I don't know, but I feel like A1 being above Na'Vi is odd.
Yeah, it's an interesting bottom 4 as of right now. I do think it's going to change. I don't think that's going to be our bottom 4. Again, we still have today's worth of games and tomorrow's 6
And
matches.
tomorrow.
So we
Yeah.
have, what is that, 11 matches left now before we see who's our bottom 4. So we still got
Yeah,
time for
yeah.
them to make a comeback. The thing
So
is,
much
even
time.
1 win or 2 really big games, and you could very easily climb out of bottom 4. Thing is, are we going to see in time? Not too sure. Why a watch party and no casting? I mean, we're kind of casting, but it's just how it is. It's just a more fun way to interact with the community. And
It is what it is.
as of why, I don't know. I'm just enjoying being here with you guys, chatting. Do you guys have any questions, any topics you want us to talk about after this game, or for maybe the following matches? Feel free to tell us in the comments. Tag me and Niptura at Maxman30 or at Niptura Network, and we'll make sure
That's
to
the
try
one.
and have a convo with you lads.
Yeah.
Showing the view of the land, not your faces. Why me? Why don't want to see our faces? You know what? I'm going to show the view of the land and our faces. Hey, 2 for 1. Look at that. Hey, Green, also, by the way. I don't think I said hi. Hello. A1 for Na'Vi.
Hi, Green.
So you would replace Murtaza A1 with Na'Vi. So you would put Na'Vi out of bottom 4 and A1 in the bottom 4. And the thing is, A1 did have a chicken dinner yesterday. They're having a break today, right? So I'm wondering how they're going to hopefully maintain that momentum into their last day.
Yeah, I mean, the way the thing should go, I mean, Na'Vi is 12 points behind A1. So today, Na'Vi should be able to surpass that. So we're talking 12th place. That should not be hard. It shouldn't be hard for Champions. It shouldn't be hard for HELLION. Any of these teams, actually. I feel like Fache, we have to see a little bit more. But they got 15 points yesterday, so they could easily get 12 points today. So I feel like A1 are going to be starting from pretty much the bottoms tomorrow, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're going to be falling down a little bit more, but at least it's cool they can kind of rethink how they want to play their game after that win.
Yeah.
I think they played it well, though I do still believe, and I think some people might not like me saying this because I know they got a lot of fans, but they were given a really easy circle yesterday. That's just straight up facts, in my opinion. But they played it very well, right? There's a bit, like, you can be given a great circle and just mess it up and throw the match. That happens. But I do think they played it very well, and I want that to give them a bit of a confidence boost and just, okay, this worked out. How about we just play a similar way? Even if we don't get amazing circles like that ever again, let's play calm, cool, collected, and start, fragging out maybe a little bit early in the game, which they were trying to do. And they got some really good long-range third-party on. I think it was Alpha Gaming. So very, very happy about that. Hopefully we can see more of it. Checking out some of the comments. I have a feeling that chicken dinner will make A1 go through. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe that win. We said it yesterday, right, Nep? That one win they got could be their tick into the finals. So, I mean, for every team, a win could be their tick in the finals. So it's very important to try and get those. Like, not just a win, though. I would say like a double-digit elim win could be your ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because the leaderboards are actually very, very close. You've actually got quite a few ties going on. Or we did before this game. Now it's shuffled up a little bit, but yeah, we 86, 80, 80, 73, 62, 62, 61. That's just 14th to 8th. So there's like very, very close gaps between all these teams. So yeah, a win for any of these teams could definitely make or break.
Amar Ali petition for DRS desk view instead of Maxman's camera.
Hey, yo!
Hey, you know what? We're talking about DRS. We have DRS in full screen right. There you go. Oh, well, they're gone. Wait, was that DRS? No, that was Tribe. I'm wrong. They had the same color jersey. I feel like I got confused.
Oh, dear.
Maxman and Seven, what has been your favorite moment of PMSL so far? Ooh, what's been your favorite moment?
You always put me on the spot first. You've got to have one, right? You and your memory.
From Yoshi Will Return. My favorite moment. Can I say top nading his team? That was very funny.
I was gonna say the same thing.
That's a very fun
That's just
moment.
way too funny, dude. That's just way too funny. Oh my goodness. Ooh, right, going into game Erangel, the bread and butter of PUBG Mobile. Here we go. Our first game of Erangel of the day. Gonna be very nice. Where is Neptura from? France.
She is.
Nous sommes français.
And so am I. I was born in the UK, but I live in France. I'm a
Yeah.
50-50.
I was born in France. I've lived here my whole life. Get wrecked, bro.
Damn it. Rate my pick. Oh, someone's asking to rate their pick of Revo, Nolbu, Sarah, Doc, and Lamborghini. Oh, Lamborghini from DX, from Xavier. That's an interesting pickup.
Lamborghini.
So, do ask short. Who would be the sub in that team? Tell me and we'll rate it. I want to know.
Yeah.
Sad about I8, but they are known for climbing up on the last day. I mean, hopefully.
That is true. That is true. And who's not playing tomorrow? Whose day is it the last day today? Because that's something we should talk about.
Ooh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Group C is not playing tomorrow. So today is the last day. Oh, where is it?
For Group C, do you want me to tell you? I have it.
Yes, please. I can't find it for some reason.
Group C is going to be AlQadsiah, Tribe AEROMACY, Regicide, and Virtus Pro. Those teams not playing tomorrow. Group C.
Interesting.
What is this circle? What is the? Why do we have so much water on phase 1? We keep having.
Hey, yo.
I have to say, these horrible, disgusting phase 1 circles. They keep going east.
It's very true.
I feel bad for all your Western teams like AlQadsiah, HELLION, well, not HELLION because they hot drop. Wait, actually, wait. HELLION's not hot dropping versus Fache and Rozok.
Oh.
Are they improving, dare I say? Impossible. Alright, I take it back. There's still a hot drop versus one player Fache. Okay.
Yeah, I'm confused. I can't find the group.
Yeah, Voston. Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
DRS loves these circles. Wait, actually, also DRS is not a hot drop. Is that because... No, Regicide abandoned the hot drop entirely versus them in Milta, so that's cool. I'm going to show the map feed because not much is happening right now. So, Regicide DRS, for you guys who maybe joined a little bit late PMSL this season, used to always hot drop in Milta... just Milta, not Milta Power, in straight up Milta. But now, Regicide gave up that drop location, going for Northern George instead, which is interesting because it is the secondary drop location of Virtus Pro, but Virtus Pro and Lipovka right now. And they're just going to be taking, Northern George, DRS and Milta alone. So, DRS get not only a big win because they're not fighting early anymore, they get a great looting ground, and they're in straight up middle of the circle, 99% of our games in Erangel so far. So, they've been having a field day DRS on Erangel. They're loving it.
Can I do a super early prediction?
Yes.
I just have a gut feeling. VP are winning this game.
Oh, okay.
I have a gut feeling they've got this spread over Lipovka. The zone is right there. They're the kind of team to take advantage of this. I think they're gonna win this game. Yeah.
I showed the map feed again just so people know what you're talking about. Yeah, Mansion. They got the east side of Prison, 2 players in Lipovka. So loot and position-wise, they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty decent. And champions could be looking nice. You know what? How about we do early predictions? We do usually like phase 5, phase 6, very late game predictions as to who we think is going to win. So you got VP.
Yep.
I'm going to go actually Team Spirit. You can already see on the map they're going for a very quick central rotate onto Kitsune, who is scouting as the IGL. Also, Matic, Effect, Nomi going to group up onto Lumberyard. Got to be careful. I8's already there. But you know what? Team Spirit, after that hot drop, they're like, you know what? We won the hot drop. What's next? A good old win. A good old juicy chicken. So we're going to go for that. So yeah. Okay. Team Spirit, TS.
Chat, what are your thoughts? What are we thinking here? I8 my prediction. That's a good prediction. They're right there, center zone as well as. So that could go well.
I'm looking at... Can you guys tell me if I'm going crazy? Did the players of I8 all rename? You got Woo, Me, Baby, Kalma. Yeah, and you can clearly see in the camera below, Crypto's playing. Uzum's playing. What are these I8, what are these renames?
Somebody said that Crypto renamed to Baby in the chat earlier, and I was like, oh, that's funny. No, they've all done it.
It's
Who,
a
me?
theme. Who, me? Baby! Calma 77.
Calm.
Why? What are these? Sorry, but why are these renames?
I love the meme. It's great. Who, me?
Baby? Calma 77.
Baby. Calma 77. Yes.
Oh no, baby! Oh no, baby!
no.
No, we moved away.
Oh no, baby.
Oh no, baby! Oh no,
Shoofy.
Falcon!
Shoofy.
Shoofy, no. I'm sorry you guys have to listen to us saying these absolute dumb things.
Oh, baby.
No, baby! Baby is gone!
Baby.
Oh no, Magnum got baby.
No.
Oh no, baby. Who's baby on team on IA8?
Crypto. Crypto.
No, Crypto's still playing.
Yeah. He's right. Yeah.
Yeah, at least it looks like he's playing. Okay, well, I guess
I think that's him.
Wu might be Crypto.
Who?
Huzaifa. Oh, doctor, that's Huzaifa.
Huzaifa. Yes, that's fair. Me is Chotu. Who is Huzaifa? Okay.
They play scrims with these names. Why are they on their scrim accounts? Why are they not on their actual PMSL accounts? Why are we doing this?
Me is Uzum, baby is Crypto. Cool.
Woo, me, baby!
I
Let's
love
go.
Huzaifa just being who. Huzaifa.
Who are you? Who? I mean, who are you? Me? Who? Baby? What? Crypto is baby?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They should name Crypto was not a problem.
You guys are having way too much fun with this. We are, Paul. Are we having too much fun, chat?
We're
should
having
we
just
should we be
enough fun.
serious? Should we be more serious?
No. It's fun to say who? Me. Baby.
Poor four thrives. No.
T24.
Oh, Yante, sick shot actually. I'm kind of surprised that four thrives would decide to go on the beach next to Milta because that is notoriously previously Regicide territory, but now it is DRS territory, and you have a team that stays there, especially because the circle is right on top of Milta. It is surprising they took that gamble, and unfortunately, because of that, they do lose 2 players very early, so that's unlucky rubber ducky for four thrives.
Uh-huh.
No. Stop moaning, cast the match.
What do we
sorry.
say?
I didn't think that's what we were doing. I thought we were laughing. Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, I thought we were laughing, man. But okay.
Guess the most perfect name for crypto.
Lobby.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a perfect name for crypto.
Yu-Gi-Oh's great. Yeah.
Not him.
It should have been me.
Who? Me? Come, baby. Inspiration's got an even better combo than we had. You're right.
Nice.
You're right. But what? I kind of want to ask the
Not
production
allowed.
team, is this allowed? Can they do this? Is this?
Can?
Actually, in the rulebook, are you allowed to rename? Because a lot of people renamed for this tournament.
Yeah, we always see somebody rename. Do you remember
Like Sunflower?
what Octavian? You know, remember like 2022 or something? It was Octavian, and he just renamed to like Octodaddy or something like that. Do you remember
Yes.
that? It's like mid-season.
Yeah, we were calling him
Yeah.
Daddy on the broadcast. That was it's a fun time. So here we go. The circle's gonna pop, guys, very soon. In 6 seconds, we're gonna be showing it to you, beautiful lads. Where is it gonna go on phase 2? Again, if you have your early prediction, show
No,
it.
they're not showing the circle.
Okay, I'll show it myself
Are you
then.
caught up on map?
Yeah,
Because I am. Okay, cool.
I'm showing it myself.
Don't
Here
want
you
to
go.
spoil anything.
On the east side of Farm or western side of Milta and Lumber Mountain, we're going to be having good positions for like your dagger stands, 2 players of 4 thrives, Na'Vi, Regicide. Fache's got good entry point on the west with HELLION also. You know, I'm not really looking at them too much, but VP is going to be forced through a lot of teams right now. We'll see how that's going to go. Let's go back to the game, and I8, woo! Getting a few shots taken his way.
I feel bad for Team Spirit because now it's gone back over to Farm, which is their drop location, and they've moved all the way over to basically Milta Power, which just is so annoying. But it is what it is. They're going to have to go back through a bunch of teams if they want to get to that position.
Senate Center. So rename is allowed if player ID is the same and production is in full. Oh, okay. That's it. I did not know that rule in the rule book. I guess it makes sense if as long as the ID is good for like stat purposes to track the stats of the players. But
Yeah.
it's confusing. I don't think we should allow this. This is confusing for us casters. Like, who? Me? Baby? Calm77.
Um,
Yeah, we lose track a little bit. Like we're thrown in for a loop because we're not also informed about this.
yeah, we're not told. It's just yeah, this player, and it's like, who's that? Who? Me?
Calm77. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Here we go though. A lot of teams already pulled off their rotates. Everyone in the circle except for HELLION. Really? They're going to be a bit slow on the rotate. They love the blue zone. They love it to bits. But as of right now, one team I really want to highlight, I'm going to show the map feed again. I may be showing the map feed too much. I just love showing the map feed. AMIX have got himself a really, really good position. I believe they're as a 2-2 split. Yeah, 2-2 split across the road. You've got 2 players to the west side of the road, 2 players to the east side. They're the dark green team in case you can't really see them on the map feed. In my eyes, this game so far in this phase 2 circle, they have the best position by far, especially because I'm pretty sure they have cars looking at each other. If they have to regroup, they can pull the trigger very quickly. So AMIX, big fan of how they're playing this game macro-wise, at least. Things
Team
are
Spirit
calm.
have a really they are calm actually, but Team Spirit have a very center zone spot right in the middle of Milta, which is nice. I don't want to underestimate Upgrade. They're regrouping a little bit, but their spread over was quite nice. They could take a rotation if they really wanted to, go somewhere over by farm. That could be actually a really cool move for them to make. If they don't though, they might have some great angles over onto DRS.
Actually, yeah, DR's got to be a little bit careful how they want to exit the city. That's going to be quite tricky if the circle is not quite in their favor, as we have a few quick replays of the early eliminations on Shufi. The lad Shufi himself. The circle did pop. I'm going to show it right now. During that replay. Did go back over to farm. Not many teams win farm. It was actually empty before this, so Konina Power already looking to push into farm itself. I think a lot of eastern teams like AE8, HELLION, maybe Fache could go for a wide western rotate into farm itself. But it's cool to see not really many players get eliminated. I think the rotates have improved a lot from the start of this tournament, but we are going to start losing teams now. Like, we're getting at that breaking point, Nep, where there's not enough space for all these squads.
Especially with that much water still in play. That's crazy.
True.
Oh, Fleeky. Oh, Fleeky. Hey, yo, what? Huh? Sorry, was Ingus just sat right next to him?
They're homies.
Just, yep, but they're on the wrong team. He was just right next to him, just kind of shooting at him. I'm so confused. What was that?
Happens. I think they were confused
It
too.
happens.
They're like, wait a minute, wait, what? We're not from the same team. Let's maybe not be homies too much, you know? Like, I think that's called teaming in esports. You can't do that.
True. Me is gone too, so now it's just who? Karma77.
Yep, it is Karma77 and who?
Huzaifa. Which is also an awesome name, by the way. That's so much fun to say, Huzaifa. It's fun.
Huzaifa. He was one of my favorite players last year. Like, he was so... I mean, he's still playing well every once in a while, but Huzaifa is a really, really cool player. Who would we say... Actually, who would we say is the best player of Pakistan after Falak? Because I think everyone is going to say Falak. And I think that's fair. Who would we say is second after Falak?
Ooh, that's a great question. Let me just look over here again.
Because otherwise I just know we're going to get flooded with, like, Falak all over the place. So, like, no Falak. You can't say Falak.
Not Falak. Stop. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Wikipedia is acting up for me.
Showing the map feed. People want the map feed? I'll show the map feed.
I don't know. Maybe Ism has been historically quite good. I feel like Divine as well. Oh, what's this? What we got going on?
This is DRS going for crash onto Upgrade. Also, more like Upgrade going for crash onto DRS, it seems. It's going to be Kill an example remaining. Going for a bit of a cleanup versus Ramses here. And the rest of Upgrade. Yeah, it's just going to be Ramses, actually. And he's just going to get completely surrounded by example and nothing they can do about it. See you later, Upgrade. Though Team Spirit, very opportunistic in this fight. They see this fight happening in the distance over to the east. They know they're pushed by the blue zone. They're just going to go for a big engage here. Though Killer from the roof gets a really good angle and Matic is going to get knocked, meaning that push is going to be slowed down. But I don't think DRS are safe just yet. They still need to push because, again, looking at the map, they are not quite in a good spot. They're actually in a really bad spot.
Oh, and that zone doesn't make it any easier for them either. Yeah, I mean, this is a really nice push from Team Spirit, but at this point, I'm almost like, okay, you've lost your momentum now, so you need to move back. Nomi gonna get clipped a couple of times with those nades.
Oh, damn.
Nice nade there. Just really make sure XMPL can't do a single thing there. Nice little knock, but I feel like now Team Spirit just need to push back. Just go away. Shoo.
I'm laughing so hard. Example, going for the push. I'm gonna breach it. Takes nade damage. Oh, okay, guys, I'm coming back. I'm so sorry.
Does a 180. That's funny.
I'm sorry, Team Spirit. Yeah, DRS here. I mean, the idea for Team Spirit, wait 30 seconds, wait for the blue zone to just engulf this entire building. That nade was looking pretty good on Gante. The thing is, I'm scared Team Spirit are using too many nades. No, oh, I thought he was going to nade himself, Kitsune. Oh my goodness, he almost pulled a top there. But DRS, get in the car if you can and leave. Because, yeah, currently Team Spirit are in full control of this fight. And they're going...
Where?
Well, they're going wide north.
They're just wide, yeah.
I mean, the beach is bad. You're just going to get shot on the beach. So I think that's actually a better play from them.
There's no way he was allowed to make that go through the animation. That's crazy. Voston, lucky ducky over there. But
Everyone
geez.
in chat is saying, most people are saying IQ. You're seeing Roshan for the second best player in Pakistan. Iron, T24. Okay, I've seen a lot of IQs though. I think most people are saying IQ as the second best player in Pakistan. Which, you know what, I would have to agree. Even last season, he was nading his teammates a lot, but he was still bringing the numbers. So, IQ...
Iron as well has made a pretty good show.
Yeah, this season so far, Iron's been up there.
Yeah.
IQ, I like that pick. Tried to say phallic, not phallic. Oh, am I saying phallic wrong? I thought I was saying it right.
Phallic?
Is that not how it's supposed to say?
Instead of phallic?
Phallic?
Phallic? Yeah.
Oh.
I guess.
Pakistani pronunciation, I guess, on the name, and I'm just not
Yeah.
bringing that over to English. Here we go. Looking at the map feed, though. I think predictions will be the next circle. We're not going to do it now. It's a little bit early for predictions. Still hard to know where it's going to go. Dagestan, great central position in there. Currently, this would be a 2-2 split. Yeah, 2-2 split. They have a 2-2 split in the center. And a decent repositioning capability. So I do like what Dagestan are doing. So DRS, can DRS get into the circle, get into a playable position without fighting? I don't think so. I think DRS might be the next team to go out.
Possibly. It's entirely possible. That fight kind of ruined what they were trying to do there. They are outside of zone. They've managed it. But can they get a good position? That's the next challenge. 6 elims, though. Even if they go out now, it's not the end of the world.
Oh.
And Na'Vi just going to watch Team Spirit go into... DRS do go out there. Yeah. Faluk. There we go. Taking them both out there. So GG's. That's going to be I8.
1v3'd.
Nope, not I8. Not I8. Sorry. 1v3'd?
1v3 from Phallic, apparently. Everyone said in chat. We didn't catch it in the elimination feed. We were talking about the map feed, I think, at that point. But he just got himself a 1v3. Chat is very accurate when it comes to the map, the elimination feed. So I'll trust chat. 1v3 from Phallic. This guy... Hey, Phallic MVP today, maybe? Because he already had some really good shots last game.
That's true.
He's doing good this game. Phallic MVP day 4.
Yeah. Maybe. Entirely possible.
Oh, big nade coming out from Fache Gaming. Very nice. I mean, what could HELLION do about that? You're stuck in a wooden shed. You're just getting naded. There's nothing you can do about this. Though, chat, it is time to predict who we think is going to be getting our second chicken dinner of the day. Out of all the teams alive, you have Virtus.pro, 4 Thrives, AMIX, AlQadsiah, Team Spirit, Regicide, Konina Power, Dagestan, Champions, Na'Vi, I8, and Fache Gaming. That's a lot of teams. Who are you picking for the win? Tell us. I think the Champions might be almost too obvious a pick because that is going to be very crashable and very third-partyable. So I'm going to commit
Dagestan there.
to... I'm going to go for Dagestan. You know what? What about you, Nep?
I mean, I did say VP before. Team Spirit could also do something, but not while C1 is still there. I'm going to go C1. You know what? I want to believe in them. I said I wanted to see more of them today. I'm going to believe in them. They're going to get the win.
C1 Champions?
Yeah.
Okay. You said C1, I thought A1 for a second. My brain just instantly went to that.
Lol.
Regicide looking to find an entry point into a compound. They're going to be going for the 2-man split of Dagestan that were not able to regroup. Apparently a little bit slow to respond. Shifu's going to get knocked on down and instantly flushed by Vaz with the S12K. And now they're looking for that final player, and he's just going to get absolutely bamboozled by Vaz. Vaz gets actually 2 eliminations in that breach, and Dagestan just... Wait, did they just regroup and just all die?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's cycle 4 Thrives to push it too.
Team Spirit got to third party this. Come on, you got to, right? Surely. Oh, never mind. Too late. That was way too quick. 4 Thrives going out. They are out of here.
So everyone's saying a lot of C1s, Team Spirit, Dagestan out. So if you pick Dagestan right now, you may change. I did not expect them to get eliminated this quickly and this easily by the side of Red side. That was such a quick fight. Here we go, though. Red side, another fight coming their way by AMIX, one of the most aggressive teams in the lobby. And just in this fight alone, they're living up to their name. Vaz is like, I'm happy fighting Dagestan. I don't want to fight AMIX. I'll leave you guys to take care of them. But he's going to be left in a 1v2 versus English and Naomi, which is not a duo you want to be in a 1v2 against, Nap. That is, do they even know he's alive there? I don't think they know.
I actually have no idea. I will say that we're starting to also see Team Spirit move up 1-3, 1-2 split over onto the beach sides there. That's going to be interesting to watch later on. Ooh, Milky Way getting that Elim with the nade. Nice, GG. How many are up for VP, by the way? How many
Versus
are still
Pro,
around?
Full team.
Yeah, full team still?
Full team right now.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Vaz, the 1v2. Can you pull it off? Can you do another clutch? The thing is, that building is so nadeable. If they have a Molotov, no Molotovs for English. I'm seeing him right now. Oh, no, actually, he does have a No, okay. He had a Molotov. He didn't use it how I thought he was going to use it.
Whoa.
That was not the play. That's going to slow down the push a little bit. Vaz, really good smokes, by the way. He's smoking out the doors and the windows, making it a little bit hard to not only locate where he is, but also to throw utility like nades and Molotovs. These smokes are very clutch from Vaz. As VP, able to just obliterate the side of Na'Vi. They still have 4 players alive and they got 4 eliminations. Virtus Pro are just dominating this lobby right now.
They really are. How many elims do they have? They have 4 at the moment, but they're controlling quite a bit here. The zone does go to C1 again, so we are looking at a champion's domination here, potentially, but not if the other teams are going to be going for them. I8 next to crash in. Who?
It's who?
Yeah, CKP. Who?
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 Crypto? I think Crypto's baby. Oh my god.
Yeah, Crypto's baby.
Hate it. Oh, Vaz with a nade onto who?
Wow.
And he gets that point. How many eliminations does Vaz have solo? Does he have 4 eliminations right now? Big nade onto Vaz. He's still alive, though. Is he going to have enough time to pull off the first aid? Does he get it? He does get the first aid. Nice.
Yes, he does. What a lad. Come on, bro. You got this, bro.
English, don't nade yourself. Oh, I was scared for a second there. He's going for the solo push in the building. He lines them up almost perfectly, but Naomi's able to tank one of the shells. And he's going to get himself the elimination. Go for the res on his teammate. Oh, that was way too close for comfort. And now 7 teams alive.
I really thought Vaz was going to do that. I really thought he was about to do that. That's crazy.
Too. I saw them just line up. I'm like, oh, he's going to get a 1v2 with like 2 shots with a shotgun. Not quite, but close enough. As Furia he doesn't want the smoke. He does not want to fight VP. He's like, please don't look at me. And they are currently not looking his way, so he might be okay.
You know who else is not looking anybody's way? Is Team Spirit is not being looked at all. I thought Team Spirit might get just obliterated if anybody was looking on that side, but no one is, and now you're starting to see them make some moves against champions, actually. I'm just surprised no one's looking really in that direction.
Oh, Team Spirit, though. Down to champions. The thing is, this compound is big enough. You could have 2 teams kind of coexist, work together.
Technically,
but I don't think champions want to work together. Clean opening nade onto Nomi. And Kitsune's in love with the hovercraft. I don't know what's up recently in this PMSL CSA. He loves the hovercraft, but VP love it too. And they're going for the push. Get the knock. Squash him over with the wheels. And that's going to be the end of Kitsune. But he's IGL, so he's still alive in spirit.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy the way that VP just rolled up onto him. That is insane work from them and really well played, actually. It's not something I think you would think about doing that much. That's a weird strat to go for. Team Spirit, why? And actually, VP still have a 2-2 split going on. So this is huge from them.
Yeah, VP are just looking for the crap. VP are just scary.
Oh,
I think them and Alpha Gaming now are the 2 most aggressive teams in the lobby. Maybe with AMIX, you could say. But Virtus Pro, I think the best way to describe them is they just don't give a damn. They see you, they are pushing you, and chances are they're going to win against you. That is what Virtus Pro have been doing. They're going to go for the crash now. They're looking to push themselves in the building versus Team Spirit. Team Spirit are heavily weakened. So that's going to be the big breach happening here. Champions, Team Spirit, and Virtus Pro all in the same compound. Same as Fache that also joined on the western side, but they are a bit silent. What's that? Okay, that was weird. We're in game, lads. Whew, who's winning this fight in the city? This is a tough one.
VP getting absolutely yeeted. Great nades from keen though. So many good nades. I love the timing from Fache as well. I mean, I feel like it could even just be Fache to take it or something like that. These nades are beautiful. Coming on in, but Effect is taking out VP. Can he take out Fache? We'll see. There's some nades coming through here. VP do get taken out eventually. No win for them. Matic does go out. A really nice flush at the same time as going out. Means that Team Spirit going to be grabbing 8 points from this game. But Fache with 7. 7 points on the board so far. AMIX at the same level. 7 elims as well. But C1's still here. Champions ready to take a win potentially here. 2v2v2v1. So it really is anybody's game.
Yep. In chat, tell us who you thinks is going to be getting this win now. We've got only 4 teams remaining. You got AMIX, Fache Gaming, Champions, and Konina Power. Konina Power down to a solo. The 3 other teams have a duo squad remaining. Really good spray down here on Keen, but unfortunately not quite able to connect it on that last bullet. But I think English Naomi here have a solid angle. And the thing is, if it shifts away from the buildings again next circle in phase 8, that's going to be very easy to just clean up whoever's remaining in these buildings. So I do think that because of that, AMIX, I would have to favor them, and they would be my pick for this win. What about you? That's not. I don't know. Esports. I don't think.
I know.
I'm
thinking, bro. Okay. You know what? AMIX. No,
AMIX.
no. Why am I changing my thing? C1 all the way. They're still here. They're gonna win.
I was like, yeah, your team is still alive.
Champions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, because I think AMIX could definitely do something. They've got a larger portion of zone as a duo. They're very aggressive, blah blah blah. So I think they could do a lot of cool stuff, but I gotta go with Champions, man. They're still here.
Seems like everyone in chat is going for AMIX. A lot of AMIXs, few Konina Powers, few C1s, but mostly we are seeing AMIX and C1. Yeah, they're the 2 main ones, it seems. Okay, chat, cool. Your prediction is locked in. If you lose,
10-second bans for everybody.
Yeah, everyone getting banned. You know, I forgot your mod. I can't do that, but you can ban them all.
No, I can do 10-second. I can time them out for 10 seconds.
Nah, they're banned.
Oh, they're banned? Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's got to be stakes at play, you know. It's got to be a tough decision to make.
Got my goose pin.
Look, Fache, or they leave the compound with the cars, which could be doable, but they don't have any information on the northern teams.
Ooh.
Or you fill on fight versus C1, which I say would be the best course of action here. Just fight, get a few eliminations, get a 3rd place.
Yeah, it would, but I think that fight is just going to immediately make AMIX 3rd party you, and then that gives KP the 2nd place.
Mm-hmm.
So that is dangerous to do, but it's dangerous either way in this kind of zone. The terrain's so flat, there's nowhere you can really go.
Mr. RJ, whoa, I didn't agree to this. You're getting banned regardless if your prediction is wrong. Getting
Hi,
taken
RJ.
out. Okay, no, just push it together, please. I'm even surprised, looking at C1, they're kind of positioned in 2 spots where they can't help each other. Keen is scouting, but it doesn't matter apparently, because one player is just able to get an amazing headshot with the S12K. Decent nade and a bit of damage on one of the players off C1. What about the follow-up piece of utility? He could go for the res here, I think.
Yeah.
Could attempt it.
If you can get... Yeah, that... Ooh,
Not
yeah,
anymore.
there
It
we
took
go.
too long.
Oh! Come on. Surely you're
Oh
gonna go...
my god, you're joking! How? Wait, did he get the 2 of them? Wait, replay? What just happened? We moved the POV and
No
there was a play in the building.
way.
Did he get the 2 back-to-back?
He got the knock, and so instead of going for the res teammate, the Champions player came around the corner and he just blasted him in the face. That's crazy.
We're replaying that after this game. I blinked and I missed something very important, I feel like. But oh my goodness, okay.
Yeah.
AMIX got the M79. Clutch kind of a piece of utility to have here at this stage, especially in a field finish. This is going to be very, very important. Did the nade get him? Was it the nade that got the knock?
The nade got the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't following the nade. I was looking at the player pushing him on the left. Oh, I didn't see the nade got him, and then he got the elimination with a shotgun. That was clutch.
Yeah, it was.
And I
really
said
nice.
Fache, it felt like Fache gave up, right? But on this game, it's like they have a second take, a second leash on life, it seems. Leash on life.
We saw them yesterday as well. A couple of games where they were playing like this, and I was like, I don't think they've given up just yet. The Sandhawks seemed like it for sure, but they're really fighting for this one. And they could still win it. This is a really nice little angle that Nuada's got, and if as long as he doesn't get knocked, he should be quite good. Naomi does get knocked though. That's huge. English, it's a 1v2 now, and Fache might just have this one in the bag.
Oh, that's it. Finally, a Fache chicken dinner. And if I'm not mistaken, their first chicken dinner of the entire tournament. But yeah, look at them. They're just relieved.
Time.
They're like, we finally have a chance to maybe not be in the bottom 4. This is a win. Fache Gaming have been asking for the longest bloody time. They were struggling. They felt at their lowest, but now they're given a second opportunity to maybe redeem themselves here in the survival stage and maybe make it to the finals. Maybe that might be happening.
Maybe.
Very good game. And their third party on the western side was clean. Everyone was fighting to the east. They're like, oh, the only entry points to the western side. We're not fighting VP. We're not fighting the side of champions. We're not fighting Team Spirit. We're just going to clean up whoever's remaining after that fight. Sure, we might not get that many eliminations, but at least we get access into a podium finish, and off the back of that, they do get the win. Here's the replay. That's not the full replay I wanted, though.
No.
I'm going to go back and see it. I want to see that fight. Someone said he knocked the first one with the nade, then with the shotgun. Okay, I want to go back and see that. But I think no one picked Fache, though. If anyone picked Fache in the chat, tell me. Because I did not see a single Fache prediction. It was all champions or AMIX. So if you pick Fache, respect. That was not an easy one to pick.
So how many elims did they get here, though? Because that looks like 6 for Nuada. Yeah, that's 10. 11 points. So that's going to put them at 21 points with the win. In this entire time, over 3 days, or yeah, over 2 days, they've gotten 29 points. And they get 21 in one game.
Look at Tonic.
Huh?
Look at Tonic.
In chat?
37 seconds
wait, no.
survive.
Oh, Tonic.
My man, that's so... I feel bad. They were down to like a trio that early on. Poor man. Poor Tonic.
That's very funny. Poor Tonic, man. That's sad.
I'm going back then to see that initial elim.
Lemon said he picked Fache. Why me as well? So GG's.
Give me the respect. You know what? Respect. Yellow Lemon, you're a god amongst men.
You are.
We're going to give you all of Neptura's
Chat, watch. He's going to miss it again. No, I've already drank it all.
Okay, here we go. Looking at this fight. So the nade. Big bounce. That was not that nade then, okay. I guess it's the next one.
So it was this one.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, we just turned the camera. I missed it completely. Oh, yeah. Then he goes for the second one.
And then
clean clutch. Nuada. Okay.
Well done.
Very well done. Okay, that's it. That's the replay we wanted. I like on the watch party, you can just go back and watch whatever we want. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Kind of sicko mode. The Phallic 1v3. We didn't see the Phallic 1v3 on camera, though. We only saw it in the elimination feed, which is quite hard to track sometimes when you're looking at other stuff. So, yeah. Maybe we'll have a replay later on from the production team, but I do not think we had it on camera.
Yeah, we didn't. It was very sad. Oh, highlights? Maybe they got it on highlights.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Let's see highlights. Come on, give us the Phallic 1v3, please.
Come on!
Please. Was it a 1v3 or was it a 3-piece, which is different? 1v3 is you are actually 1 player versus 3 players, no backup whatsoever.
Yeah.
A 3-piece is in a fight with your team versus another team, he gets 3 of the eliminations. That's different. I think it was a 3-piece, not a 1v3. Which is still impressive, but not as impressive.
I'm just waiting. Oh, wait, was that it? Was that last?
Was it?
Was that what we saw? Just that little finish there for the 3rd player or something? I'm not sure.
A little snippet, maybe.
Wait, Neptura knows everything. She's so brilliant, but lack of brain? What? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean?
But lack of brain.
But lack of brain?
Guys, most importantly, no, the big issue for a lot of these teams, you know, they have great players and stuff, but the lack of brain is really hurting from some teams at the bottom. That's lack of brain. That's funny.
Lack of brain.
Lack of brain.
Okay, I'm screenshotting that.
You should put that as your Twitter bio. Lack of brain.
Lack of brain. Oh my god. That's really good.
Uh,
Uh,
that's it. You know what? We should call this community the no-brainers, you know? If you watch a watch party, guys, welcome to the no-brainer gang. Me and Niptura, we have no brains, and so do you. We're all no-brainers here together.
all no brainers. Yay.
Here's our MVP of the game is going to be Nuada. Not too surprising after that amazing play. The 1v2 at the end versus champions. Just under 700 damage. 6 eliminations. And actually quite a lot of healing done. So he was tanking a lot of damage this game.
He was big tanking, yeah, for real. The posture on this guy,
Look at
though,
the
as
pose,
well.
yeah.
Jeez, look at him go. Oh,
He's built different.
yeah.
Look at this guy.
Brainless gang. Cleon shush.
There we go. We'll wait for the match rankings and the leaderboards to see exactly how many points were brought home for some of these teams. Quite decent for some squads, like I think I8, not I8, 4 Thrives. Despite not getting placement points, they're still getting elims. So they're not having like amazing games today, but they're still bringing points on board. So they're still staying relevant on the top side of the leaderboards, which is good. You don't want to fall behind. At least they're staying a bit stagnant in the leaderboards, which is not bad. You're staying put.
Yeah.
The other match rankings, though,
We
Nep.
got 1 point today.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, 21 to 14, still quite a bit of a gap. But again, AMIX is nowhere near Fache, so that gap does not really matter to any of these teams because Fache are just trying to get up from the bottom. A lot of teams, those champions coming in with 8 points, Team Spirit with 8 points, VP with 8 points. A lot of fairly big numbers coming in across the board here. So a lot of really good work done by these teams.
Yeah.
It's looking good because, again, they're all super close.
You know which 2 teams are not getting a lot of points on board?
Who?
Na'Vi and Tribe.
Yeah.
Na'Vi in particular. Like, who expects to see Na'Vi this tournament in the survival stage to not be in the top 16? Like, I thought they would be at least high on the second page. Minimum, but no, they're just really struggling to get anything done in these games.
Exactly. And the thing is that Tribe, AlQadsiah, Regicide, all those teams really need to work on it because they're not playing tomorrow. So today is the last day, and these teams are just, we're not seeing much from them at all.
That's all. Here we go, though. Virtus Pro still standing tall here with their 107. The thing is, you look at the point spread. 174 into 156. So there's already like kind of a gap between APG and VP despite APG not playing today. And then you go from 156 to 127. Ooh, kind of mad, though. 4 Thrives, able to jump up in top 4.
Well
and
done.
because Hora's not playing today, 4 Thrives are going to be on the podium after this game. They should be happening.
Yep. It should be. Fache, there we go. Into the 18th place, 50 points on the board, just 9 behind Na'Vi, and just 11 behind 16th place. So very, very doable for them now. Looking very good for them. C1 as well, moving on up. That probably, unless they have the rest of the day really bad games, then they should be fairly safe in the top 16. But they do have tomorrow as well, so we have to watch out.
Yeah. She said it, chat.
Still,
it's going to happen.
looking good. No!
Maxman must do Oni Pixel scream. Gold! Gold! We need the gold! There you go. That's my Oni Pixel impression. Do I look like Oni Pixel? I don't think I do. Maxman has a brilliant brain. We are seeing with his big forehead. Why did I read that comment
guys,
from Wyoming?
I don't know why.
I need to read the comments in my head before I read them out loud because most of them just roast me.
Guys, why are we roasting Max?
Even though
This
she
poor guy.
pain. You guys are horrible.
Yeah.
So why is it?
I'm
You don't have a
thinking.
brain. I have too big a brain. I got brain to share. Do you want a half of mine? You probably
Yes,
don't.
please.
You probably don't want mine. Just like One Piece references in your brain is who you're gonna have.
Ooh, you right. I have to think about that one.
So, chat, so far, who are we thinking is currently, after 2 games, the MVP of today? Nuada could be there. Fallout could be the one also because he had really good elimination count in Game 1 and Game 2 combined. Who do we think is the MVP? What would you say, Nep? Fallout, or do you have someone else?
Yeah, Felix is looking pretty strong going forward. Yeah, him. I'm gonna say him.
That guy. But what
That
about
guy.
Who and me and Baby and Karma77? Let's not forget.
I mean, yeah, that's true actually.
We're
Who?
memeing so much
Me?
today.
It's fun. It's fun to meme. Day 4, you know, we're vibing. Nep
Okay.
MVP, thank you.
Hey. We do have a break on the main feed right now. I'm going to ask
Okay.
Nep, do you want to go to a break, or do we keep chatting with the people in the chat? Because I'm having fun right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, it's just I could use some coffee. So
Okay, you know what, guys?
that is all.
We're going to head on over to a 5-minute break because Niptura needs her coffee. Blame Niptura, not me.
Sorry, guys.
We'll head on over to a break, and we'll be back in 5 minutes for our third match of the day on Erangel once again. See you soon. Bye.
Even if you can't forget
Hello, chat. Once again,
What's up?
we went away for a bit. We got our brains, put it back in our craniums,
my brain.
and we're back to braining once again about these games. What's in your coffee this time, Mep?
It's literally just a bunch of honey and a bunch of cream, except the cream isn't mixing right, so I've just got blobs of cream in my coffee.
Sounds like a milkshake. Doesn't sound like a coffee. Sounds just like
it's
a straight
not.
up
It doesn't
milkshake.
taste like one. No, I don't. I don't love coffee, so I have to disguise it. So if I've not disguised it well, oh dear. If I've not disguised it well, then we're gonna have a problem. But it's fine.
Is okay with that. Miss Jackson. Oh, Jason Maxman. Oh, I was like, what? Miss
Nep can't hit Jason with a sniper. You wanna bet? That is my role in game, dude.
Nep needed coffee. I
did.
I don't drink coffee. I don't like coffee. I cannot.
I don't like coffee either, but it's part of the job sometimes, man. Tea doesn't hit the way coffee does.
What's everyone's favorite
So-
drink in the chat? I think I already asked that question, but I'm asking again.
You did.
I did, but I'm repeating myself. Sometimes you gotta rehash old questions and just
Okay,
bring them up
so
again.
I love milkshakes, but everybody always makes milkshakes way too sweet. Or like,
That's nice.
It is nice, but I don't love like just sugar sweet is annoying. You know, and then it's just sugar, and I'm not here for that.
Fair enough.
No.
Kind of a.
Have
Don't
you ever
like
had a
the
root beer
sweetness.
float? Does that count as a drink?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Root beer float. It's kind of OP.
Hey, M.
Water
Khan.
is
What's up?
the boring answer, and Max already said that.
I said water,
yesterday.
then I said milkshake because calories. I love myself some calories.
Wow.
I DM'd you on Insta. I'll check my Instagram after the show. I am struggling. I also got so many Instagram DMs. If I take time to get to your DMs, I'm sorry, guys. I got quite a few to catch up to. Aragon!
Popular.
It's Aragon!
Aragon, our boy.
Look at this beautiful specimen from VP.
Wow. Ah!
My milkshake
Alrighty,
brings all
mix.
the boys to the yard. My milkshake is better than yours.
Wait, who's drinking porridge? Yeah, you're right, Rip Yoshi. Fazly, that's porridge. Huh? I'm scared to see your porridge if you're drinking it.
That's not the right consistency. Here we go. Are you guys ready for the
No.
next prediction? Yes, Summon Khan, we are.
I'm ready.
We're ready for
I'm
the
ready.
prediction.
Woo!
Here we have it. Plane path is going to be from the western side of Gatka and Quarry all over to Lipovka, meaning Virtus Pro is going to have a quite easy drop. AST already dropping out. I'm not seeing Regicide out of the plane. Oh, I think they're behind HELLION, so they're not going to crash Milta with DRS, so they're safe in
Okay.
that regard.
Quickly,
Yes.
Doctor saying Zadira out. Have they switched him out for somebody?
Did they?
Is he not playing this game?
No way you would do. I mean, maybe, you know what? He deserves a break because he popped off yesterday. But
True.
I would not recommend to put your best player on the bench. You're still getting head start points for the finals if you do well. So
Yeah, Boom Boom's there. I don't remember Boom Boom from last game. So you got Boom Boom, you got Voston that I can see. I mean, Voston should be the star player of Dagestan. You got Shifu and Magnum. Yeah.
It's these
Zadira's not playing.
circles.
What?
Why?
Doctor,
Doctor, this is why I don't want to predict the. Why do we get these Eastern Erangel circles every time?
Every time.
We got one more Erangel after this, but this is it
Crazy.
I want to start blaming someone for these circles.
Mood.
Maybe Niptura. Guys, let's blame Niptura
Hey,
for these
yo!
circles.
Okay, W in chat if you think I'm not responsible. L's in chat if you think I am. And I
You know
already
what
the
W
answer.
and L
I
means,
just
right?
asked for L's. I've just asked for L's. That's crazy.
Like, why are you saying win and lose? Like, that doesn't apply. You should say one if for you.
No,
or two.
because okay, but that's the thing that we were doing is like the W's and the L's, dude. Remember?
Yeah.
When we got L ratio twice in one day.
You
Feels
you
bad.
had a bad day that day, yeah. But yeah, these circles are deja vu, as Murtaza Ali says. It is deja vu. It really is.
L.
We're just seeing it all the time.
WL? Interesting, Atso. Interesting.
Fareed, our zone's random. I'm not sure anymore. if they are. I thought they were. We keep
Yeah,
getting the same
They're
circles.
supposed to be.
Like, I kind of want to do a highlight of all of these circles in a meme format, and they just keep going east.
Yeah, they do, but I will say that we had this so many times in competitive lobbies where it's like one day, every zone in Erangel is just going to go to the same place, and it keeps happening.
It's not
like,
just today, it's the entire survival stage.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it just is like this.
Where does it go? Does it go farm again? Do we go mill to power? You know what? Give us a mill to power. If you're going to do this, give us a bloody mill to power finish for once.
Go for it.
Give us that.
Novo. Go for Novo. That's just going to be so annoying.
Novo. Okay, so chat, I'm going to show you guys the circle just to see on how much cope your Niptro currently is. Novo?
Hey, yo. Novo.
On a circle like this? No.
That could be so fun.
Though I do want to highlight one thing that's like an actual serious topic in this game, not just like, oh, circle, same. Na'Vi, I do like the fact that they take Alpha Gaming's spot because they're not playing today. They kind of, it's very opportunistic. Like, oh, you're not playing today. We're just going to take your position because no one else really drops, or very rarely drops on military islands. We're just going to snatch it for today's 6 games alone. Hey, you know what? I like that. I can appreciate a team being very opportunistic like Na'Vi, especially because, again, they need to be out of the bottom 4. So this might actually allow them to do just that and avoid going out early.
I agree. Yes. No, but I think Na'Vi have gone there in the past anyway, so it is nice to see them like immediately able to shift back to that play style. C1 champions, they're going to be moving all over, taking full control of Mill to Power, doing the old Eastern Stars play, if anybody remembers those guys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Eastern Stars 2021. Full send, like full control of this area, and then Zone 2 shift up through Potato Hill. Just... I don't know why that one's stuck in my brain of all things, but yeah.
You just took me back like a few years with Eastern Stars reference. Look at that.
Yeah.
We need a Zaki ending. Okay, I mean, Zaki ending, yes, but not this game.
Yes.
Complete
not
opposite
this game,
side. I think Lumberyard might be refreshing in this circle. Yeah. I would take a Lumberyard finish. We've had finishes south of Mansion, in the Asnaya Field areas. We had some in Farm area. Where else? We had some west of Mill to Power. Also with, I think it was Horaa getting the win at the end. Or was it Tribe? Something like that. No, Dagestan! Again, and it's Boom Boom. This is why Zadira should play. No, I feel bad. Boom Boom just got caught. It's quite unfortunate. But
yeah.
Yeah, but it is interesting how Zadira is not playing then. Do we like that in chat? Are we like, yeah, you should get a break? Or do we disagree with that?
Maybe he's not feeling it today. You know, maybe he came in fully prepared and then was just like, bro, I got a headache, man. There's nothing is fixing it. I gotta not play. Maybe something like that, you know? It might not just be strategy-wise. He may not be feeling on top of his game today.
Maybe. There might be something in the background happening as to why Zadira's not playing, but I still feel like it's an odd decision. I would love to have interviews with players, and we have insight before a player rotation happens. Like if the player's going in and the player's going out, we'd like talk to the coach, talk to the players, like why is this happening, and give us a little bit of background knowledge onto why that's happening. That would be sick.
AMIX onto AlQadsiah, possibly over by Potato Hill, could be interesting. They're moving together a little bit, so that is a possibility of a clash there. Just heads up, everybody.
Just a big old heads up. Someone asked, Summon Khan, which circle will defeat the last PMGC circle in Erangel? In Erangel? What could beat that game?
Oh, I see. Which circle in Erangel will defeat the last PMG circle? Got you. I
don't think anything can beat it, but I do have an idea in mind. And I want to know, Neb, if you would agree on that being entertaining and maybe beating it. And chat also. I might pause because AMIX is going for the push. Furia.
Oh!
Nicely done. AMIX on the receiving side of that shotgun. And he's going to go right on the roof. Oh, he gets away just in time. Oh my god, Furia. He's doing an absolute parkour fest. He's able to survive a little bit, but unfortunately will get picked off eventually. Though, he's not getting flushed for the time being, and the rest of AlQadsiah is going to go in as backup support. And they're looking to claim lives. Fleek it out, down to just Naomi and Becca. Ooh, I cannot believe he got on the roof that quickly. That was actually a really good response.
Yeah, it was very nice. Very well played indeed. Both of these teams playing it well. Oh, that's a third party though. I knew there was somebody third partying this, and that's 4T. There we go. AMIX out. AMIX just unable to find their footing so far today. And Fourth Rise, on the other hand, is really looking forward to these third parties doing some nice work here. They got a 3-1 split going for that off angle, T24 on that off angle. Might just meet up with a couple of on the hill, but a great nade, first of all.
I love that angle on the northern side. That is such a good pincer move around the entire team. Falak is just going crazy today.
Dude.
My man does not care. He's going in like point blank with the nades. He's using the grenades as a shotgun. Someone needs to tell Falak grenades can also do damage to yourself and your teammates. Okay, he's... Oh no! The nade! No! I just said it! Falak, you're taking too many risks, my boy. He's fine. He's gonna be rezzed, but Falak... The man is throwing nades when there's like half a second left on the timer.
That's so funny. That's actually hilarious. You called it.
Is that gonna get damage on... No, Fourth Rise, don't get... Are they going to get the top effect? Are we going to get the top effect right now?
The top effect, Okay, come on. Go on. You know you wanna.
He's just going to run away from this?
He's gonna use it to run away. That's fair.
You are a witch. It's not... Don't blame me, chat. It's not my fault. He naded himself. I did not pull the trigger on it. I hate... You know what? I hate this. You're the mark. It's not me. I just told him to be careful. He didn't listen to my advice. And he naded himself. Now he's coming after me. Why do we not blame Natura for once? Let's all say it was Natura's fault.
Hey, yo. I'll be the first one to say it's my fault when it's my fault, bro. That was not my fault. Right.
I hate... You know, I love chat and I hate chat at the same time. You guys aren't braining today. You guys aren't braining today. No, don't say L. They're going to spam me with L's. I don't want that.
No, I just read out what Muaz said. L Max, that's all.
The thing is, we said that. I know they're going to spam L now. It's too late. It's going to happen.
Ha 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 ha.
Horrible. Unbelievable.
It's your turn. Your turn.
Yeah, got it. Chat just loves and hates you, yeah. Because I cursed Faluk, apparently, then it's even worse. Here we go, Nomi on the big initial knockdown Tribe. Though, Kitsune's got himself a solid angle behind that ridge. This is a very odd place to have a very early breach on phase 2.
I feel like they didn't want to do this.
It's a good plateau, Nep, but not good early game when it's dead center of the circle.
Yeah.
Because like so many angles can just ruin it. Look at that! They're just going to get third-partied by other teams on the side almost. This is not safe, and yet we have a crash on it. I'm annoyed with Team Spirit and Tribe. Like the two teams, I think this is way too early to go here. This is not good currently.
I don't think they did this on purpose. I think they got caught out on rotation. Both of them just suddenly were like, "Oh my God, here you are," and tried to fight. And I think this is where they ended up. I do not think this was an intentional. Both of these teams are too good to have this be intentional.
I think it's intentional. Oh no, I drove here by mistake. Oh no. That's so not intentional. Okay, Tribe. Good smoke though. I wonder if it's going to be able to get that one. Just one nade in the smoke though. It's going to be GG's. They even get the flush. Tribe. This is going to be possibly 3 low-point games for Tribe. They got 2 0-point games in the first 2 games of the day. They got 2 eliminations down to now 2 players.
Yeah.
They're just going to start slipping down on that first page. Unless they're able to get something done here. Ooh.
And they don't play tomorrow. Tribe do not play tomorrow, so today's their last day.
Yeah. I'm going to show the map also, by the way, if you want to talk about it. There you go.
The map? Let me look.
Big western shift, northwest. Milta still in play. A bunch of central compounds still in play. Fourth Rise in a very good position.
Yeah, they are. They're in excellent position. But HELLION as well could take full control of Shelter and have, as long as they don't spread out too much, have a really good control of that northern side. Upgrade as well, looking very good. There's a lot of great options here for these teams. This zone is not too bad.
It is. I love chat, Yoshi and Warlock saying, who takes this place early? This fight is done, bro. Thank you, chat. I was like, this is a weird fight to happen, yeah? And chat also agrees.
I know.
I love reading chat for validation. Unless it's me cursing Falak, then I don't agree with chat. It's okay. Matic, though, in the Harry Potter tower. You know what? I'm surprised Tribe were able to survive that. But Upgrade, saying, it's not worth it. We're just going to leave. That's it for Matic. Also, at least they get 2 eliminations for their troubles. But Team Spirit, I would say at this point, Team Spirit are in for the finals. They should just like start thinking the next step. You know, what are we going to do for the finals itself?
Because, like, literally, they keep getting points every single game, and then they've got tomorrow as well. So I feel like they're just kind of coasting here. They're playing like, obviously they're playing, you know, competitively. You see them doing some big rotations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they know that they've gotten in to finals, and so, yeah, they're just chilling for today, which I don't hate.
A big chilling.
Big chilling.
I still have to say, when it comes to team spirit, I really like their macro. I used to be very critical of Kitsune when he was playing like these slow rotates. I think you remember, Nep, when they would be in the blue zone every game for the first 2 to 3 circles.
Yeah.
And that was the time where I was like, Kitsune. I know people are gonna sound very brutal. Back then, I thought Kitsune was a horrible IGL. I have to say it. I think that it was just not suiting the meta, and all of the results during that period of time when they were going for slow rotates, they just got bad result after bad result in almost any official tournament. And then he changed it, where he started speeding up, and he's actually using his team that I think is a team that's really good when it comes to fragging power. I mean, you got yourself, your Matic, you know, you got your effects. Like, the entire team have that huge fragging power, and Kitsune was just not using it at that point. But then he starts rotating fast, and like, this is the team spirit we wanted to see. They're actually using that fragging potential. So once that change happened, I was like, okay, Kitsune, back to a really good IGL in my mind. There you go. That was my hot take. I don't know if anyone agrees with it, but that was my big hot take. It was like a year and a half ago. It was like, that was the case, yeah.
I see what you're saying. Wait, Victor, I don't see your comment. Where did it go?
Oh, Circle's going to pop soon. See what's going to go. Come on, give us a Milta City finish.
Go on, you know you wanna.
Hey, the Milta City finish.
Hey,
Let's go.
yo. Woo!
Absolute peak.
DRS. Just waiting.
Yes, sir. Arafat, Max, I 100% agree. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know it's a controversial... I know it's controversial, but I was very passionate. I'm very passionate about good IGLing. And that was one of the few times in my career that, like, an IGLing decision annoyed me. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he would tell this to me a lot, actually. And I have to kind of agree in a way, you know, just because, like, it was not working, and he was trying to do the late rotate, which he used to do with old Na'Vi into gladiators.
Yes.
And it just wasn't working, and so he had to try and fix that. And so there was a real rough patch there where he was not wanting to fix it. So I have to agree in some way, shape, or form. I agree with the sentiment. And then he's changed it, which I'm sad that it's no longer a thing where we have the old Na'Vi strat, because I think that still would work here. But he's got to adapt to his team, and if his team doesn't want to do that, then that's what it is.
Yeah, I would agree. Warlock says, yes, I agree with you. That IGLing only worked till their Na'Vi days, till second PMGC or third PMGC. Yeah, the IGLing style just didn't level up with the meta at that point. Oh, you jump. You know what other hot take I have about IGLs? Rauf, last year in spring, I think he was not IGLing well at all. Full season of last year, he stepped up. He was one of the biggest improvements as an IGL. Rauf, full of last year, was doing amazing rotates for his team. Loved it. I love when IGLs just level up their game and just become like, just start popping off with their team. It's good stuff. Would you agree with Rauf?
Yeah, I think so. He played really, really well at the end of last year.
Yep. Agreed. Here we go. VP, though, taking already some casualties. Not only fighting Konina Power, they're also again kind of third-partied from a distance on the west by Upgrade. And they lost Ruzenboss, which we keep talking about Upgrade. If there's one player you want to keep alive, it is Ruzenboss. The Milky Way, you might want to jump out. Yep, that's... You didn't get the first explosion.
Oh my god.
I would hate being next to that car right now. I'm like, just a few shots and it's gone.
Yeah, and then you're gone. Jeez, what the heck?
In Na'Vi, it was IGL, Matic, not Kitsune. No, so they had co-IGLing. Kitsune would be IGL and Matic would be co-IGL, and it would be like maybe conflict sometimes, I think it was back then. You have more insight on that, but that was the case right now.
I believe so, yes, but I think Kitsune was full IGL for quite a while. It would go back and forth, I feel like. There would be times when Matic was co-IGLing, and then Kitsune would take over, and then, yeah. And then they would switch. It went back and forth over the years.
Yeah. I saw an SLR being used then. I do like it.
Yeah.
SLR is underused. It used to be... Oh, I remember the SLR when it came out. It was so
Oh,
good. It was so good as a
Back in the
DMR.
day.
Now it's just a DMR. The Mini 14 as the best DMR. By far, it's the best. I mean, we saw Top using it all the time for his team, so he's just flexing his Mini 14 shots. But here we go. Circle about to shift in just 10-second worth of time. Let's see where it's going to go. And I think we can do a prediction here, Neb. I feel like it's going to be late enough in the game for us to go for a... Oh, no, we're not seeing the circle shift.
There we go.
Okay, let's stay on this fight for now.
Okay.
Because Falak might be able to do an insane clutch.
Come on, Falak.
I'm not looking away from Falak after we missed that 1v3 last game. I'm like, I'm locked in on Falak.
He's already got 2.
How does...
Falak.
Yeah, he's MVP so far, right?
He's got to be. He's got to be for today.
Joined up by his team. You want to get rid of Crazy Man. That's Falak, the man. With the opening nade, he gets rid of that massive off-angle of Fache, and now it's down to just Nuada. Get himself some crazy clutches earlier. Can he do it once more, though? I'm not too sure. Taking so much damage from T24 OP with the S12K. It's the ring of death on the C4, and that's going to be the end. 7 eliminations. This is another game where they get, like, super high eliminations for 4 thrives. And even going to get the res onto Noki, or now Sunflower.
Yeah. Really, really nice. I'm so glad that T24 has found a team that really, really works for him, because he was in 7th Element. He was doing well there. But yeah, he's a good player, and he's found people who can really support him really, really well, and so he's doing very well. I'm glad for him. That's cool.
There you go. Looking at the map feed, though, looking at all the teams where they're positioned, time to do a prediction. Who you guys going for? Teams that are live, yeah, Virtus Pro, 4 Thrives, AST, AlQadsiah, DRS, RegASI, Konina Power, Champions, Dagestan 77, Upgrade, Na'Vi, HELLION, and I8. Predict in the chat who you think is going to be getting the win.
Listening to that.
Yeah. Eminem's been real silent since that came out. I say that every time.
You do.
I do. I like saying it. It's a funny...
Okay.
It's funny.
Here's my prediction, guys. No one asked, but here's my prediction. If 4 Thrives can go ahead and build some momentum by clearing the south side, clearing Milta a little bit, maybe going on to RegASI as well, then they win. Otherwise, I feel like Upgrade are going to win. They've got a really good position. Wait,
4 Thrives. I'm going to show the map feed for like literally just 5 seconds. Look at 4 Thrives. They're going for a big breach over to the western side.
Yep.
They're going right onto who is that RegASI currently. So that's going to be a big breach for 4 Thrives. We'll have to keep an eye out on the elimination feed, seeing how that engagement is going to be going down. Sunflower gets naded by Pinkman.
Oh my god. They don't know that Falcon's here.
4 Thrives down to solo. Ooh.
Max.
They don't know.
There we go. I thought he was going to get him. GG's. Oh. Ooh, that was
Falak?
scary.
Falak is nading Reg... Did he eliminate them?
What? No.
Wait.
What?
Is he?
Wait. No, Falak's down.
Oh, damn. He had a great opening nade at one point. I was like, wait a minute.
GG's.
Is he cooking right now? He almost did. Right out.
There's
Good Molotov versus Groza, though.
Great Molotov,
Saw this guy in PMGO getting some crazy good clutches. Almost able to go for the flick onto Ramses, but he's just not able to connect it entirely. And now, 7 elims for Upgrade.
Yeah, really good stuff from them. That's what I'm saying. Unless 4 Thrives are going to build all that momentum down to the south side, I feel like we're going to see an Upgrade win here.
Mm-hmm.
Could be very good for them. 4 Thrives are gone. Okay.
Yeah. So they lost 2 players very quickly, and they were down to just 3 initially also, so it was just not going to work out versus RegASI.
GG.
You know what? It's good to see RegASI at least win a little bit. They've been definitely, when it comes to the
very quiet.
The teams from their region, they've been a little bit silent. Vars got himself a good clutch last game. There we go. Pinkman's got himself the M79, which I love the M79. Actually, you know what? While we wait for the next big fight to happen, how are we feeling in chat about the M79, the smoke grenade launcher? I think it's a super, super strong item in esports. And I want to see more teams rocking it.
Yeah, I think it's really, really useful. And I love the different strategies that are coming. Oh, that are coming out from it. You can hear it in the background there as well. That tree just tanked that nade damage. Jeez.
Oh, another one?
That one's going to work.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's not.
No, it was in front.
Behind the tree.
Yeah. It hit the branches for a second. That was a bit weird. Next one.
Hey, yo!
Oh, in front again, man.
That looking like it's in front or behind.
Bro, example. You got to write your initials in that tree. Like, it's a historical tree. The thing is, they're still being forced by the circle. They got 2 minutes now. The circle is starting to close in. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. GRS need to wrap this fight up quickly or leave the fight quickly. I don't know which one they want to commit to, but they need to make a decision and fully commit to that play ASAP. Because you got now DRS versus Regicide and I8 even northwest of them, so they got to move. That's a crash.
That's a crash and a half.
Oh, woo!
Oh, me, baby. Kalma, what you gonna do?
Come on, Calm.
Gets one.
Behind him!
Oh.
The Spidey sends his tingling, and Calm unfortunately will
GG.
lose the trade. Really good attempt on the fight, though. That breach, a little bit all over the place from I8. It was
so messy.
It seemed like the communication was just like, send it, and that was it. No more communication at that point. Everyone just trying to do their own play. So very good cleanup still for Regicide. DRS, though, given an opportunity to third party. This is actually a really good opportunity for DRS. They're just able to strike while the iron is hot.
Hey, yo.
And they're going to try and chuck a few. I would say just fully commit to it if you can. I would say crash
go for
the
it.
building itself. Like, they're still safe, kind of. But it's a very nadeable ridge they have, so just crash onto iron if you can.
Did they not know it's a solo? Because they did take out Vaz very, just a second ago. They're up to 5 elims. Surely they know there's a solo in here. But maybe they don't. Maybe that's why they're keeping it quiet. But I feel like they're really trying their luck here with all these teams able to have angles on them. You can see C1 now looking over in that direction. They should have pushed in here. This might be where DRS fall out just because they've taken too long.
It did. Talking about people and what they thought about the M79. W item, I love that. It's in the pistol slot. Yeah, it's very good that it's in the pistol slot. If it was a weapon slot, it would be horrible. The pistol slot is great. Great. I like it. Adds more strategy to the game. Yeah, true. I do agree. I think it just adds more variety, and it's a slightly different smoke, and it's used a bit differently, but I do like it. It's just like the explosive bow, though. If it could be a pistol slot, I think explosive bow could also be meta, but taking a weapon slot is just holding it back so much. But here we go. Last 7 teams. 1 player Virtus Pro, DRS, full squad, the only full squad remaining. Regicide, Konina Power, Champions as a trio, Upgrade, and 2 players of Dagestan. If you have picked a team and your team got eliminated, you may pick again out of those 7 teams. Who do you think is going to be getting our 3rd chicken dinner of the day? Match number 21 out of 30. They're finally crashing it. I was going to say, like, it's going to happen at some point there, but eventually they were going to go for iron, and... Oh, they're not! Okay, they baited me. I thought... What are you doing?
What are you doing?
he's getting info. He's getting info. I get what he's doing, but, like, come on. Let's go, finally. They're going to go for the send on iron. Do as a team, please.
He opened the door and went, I don't think so, man. I don't want to do that on my own. Oh, there he is. Oh, you miss? And you miss? No.
Come on. Why are we getting a freeze now?
Bruh.
Bro, you're joking. Come on. This is the worst time. What's happening with the feed? Okay, sorry, guys. I swear this is not me. This is not my side. Okay, we got it. We're back.
Hey.
You know what? Wait, I'm going to give it, just for chat, I'm going to go back 5 seconds so we can see that. Here we go.
And he missed.
Trying to see it, yeah.
Lol. There we go.
That was literally the worst time to have a pause. But there you go. Nicely done. DRS able to get the cleanup on the building. 6 eliminations. No more iron. But what is happening? What is going on? Okay.
It's not on Max's side, guys. It's not on Max's side. It's the feed that we're being given it's on the production side over there. It's been happening for a couple days.
It happened. There were a few connection issues, but it's fine. We are getting
all
over
good.
it. We're fine. We're in the game. Dagestan
I'm just getting ahead of the curve before chat comes after you.
I just want to see the fight. It's like, if it happened earlier, it's fine. But it's like, I want to see who's going to survive, who's going to get the win here. 8 eliminations for DRS, though. They're just farming this game. And they got full control of the western side, too, so DRS looking quite unstoppable. Wait, are you yawning?
Yeah, sorry. I don't sleep very well these days.
Ah, sorry. There you go. Good roof angle for Delta. This is Maxman's forehead. He's absorbing the Wi-Fi. Bro.
That's brutal.
Brutal, bro.
Lol.
It's fine. Zen, Karma77.
Yes.
We are living up to Karma77. Can you message them, please?
Yes. I
Thank
can
you very
absolutely
much.
Message them. Yes.
We always come on. We'll get there. We'll get the fight. We'll see the engages. Tell us, you know what? While this is happening, chat, tell us, who do you think is going to be getting the win on this one? Is it going to be Virtus Pro, DRS, Konina Power Solo, Champions, or the final 2 players of Upgrade?
Okay, I have a message.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to see what's going on.
It's the top 3 in finals make it to PMWC. I think.
Top 3.
Top 3 here or top 3 finals? It's top 3 finals.
Yes. Top
Yes.
3 of the finals.
Yes. Yep.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, yo. Here we go. We have it. Don't worry, guys. Production team is trying their absolute best to get it back up, so please do bear with us as these issues are happening. It's a live show. Happens. We can get some issues sometimes. Please support the production team. Here we go. Champions. Down to the last 2. Currently, not a lot of attention is being thrown their way, so they might be able to sneak by. But actually, I think Delta from the rooftop is just getting so much free info with the third-person perspective. He's just the main scout of the team.
I'm gonna focus on the game and not what Amar Ali just put in chat. Top 3?
Upgrade.
I'm still going with Upgrade. I'm still going for Upgrade, man.
I'm going DRS.
I mean, they're probably gonna win, but I
Come
gotta
on.
go with Upgrade.
I'm going for the very easy pick here.
Yeah. But I picked Upgrade in the beginning, and so they're still here, so I gotta keep on with them.
Okay. Commitment. I like it. I like this 2-2 split angle, getting still some information. I think they just want to be sure that they don't allow champions to go for a sudden rotate into them, because they still have cars too, which that can be quite useful at this stage of the game. Though they're going for 2 cars, maybe just to create a mini makeshift compound, especially on that loot crate. That's going to be a good little position to hold on to. It's in circle 2, but now DRS are going to be in nade range of Upgrade, especially for Giante. You got to make sure to not waste that utility. These nades can be pivotal, especially when you only have like rocks and trees as cover. And it seems like DRS are not using too many of them. They're being very, very thoughtful of how they use their utility. Oh,
big nade. Keena's been on point with the nades today. He was doing the same thing in the last game.
10 elims though for DRS, double digits. 4 for Delta, 3 for Killer, 3 for Example, none for Giante. He's been playing more as a sport. Oh, he's going to go for the C4. He's going to plant it. I haven't seen a C4 knock yet, I feel like, this tournament.
No, I've seen finishes, but not knocks.
I want to see some C4 knocks. Killer can't quite see Atomic. Definitely still accurate on the nades. No damage coming through.
Wow.
This is a very intense finish. No one wants to go out.
Oh, that's a
The nade?
very high nade. Goodness me.
Not quite also.
Yeah, too far. The thing is, DRS have such domination over this zone. There we go. I don't know what Buzz was thinking there. You know there's somebody over here. Why on earth would you overpeak that way? That was... Oh.
No.
Ramses! I saw him just before he started shooting. There we go. Killer next on the list. And DRS almost seem like they've bit off more than they can chew, which is incredibly odd considering that it's really just a 1v1 here. DRS had full control of... Max, what's happening?
What's going on with DRS? They're just getting surrounded.
What?
Atomic gets the elimination.
What?
That's it for DRS that should have really won that game, get eliminated. Now it's down to a final 1v1 of Ramses versus Atomic. Atomic going to go for the spray down around the corner of that tree, possibly. Atomic gets the hit, and will be getting the champions chicken dinner finally. You can see with the reaction. They needed this win so badly, and they finally secure it here on our second Erangel of the day. And they were the unlikely winners. It was all looking to go in direction of DRS, maybe even the side of Upgrade if they could hold on to that rock position a little bit longer. But they just get completely pincered between the angles of Champions and Upgrade. And as we saw, Boost plays 1x1 nep and just can't do anything at the end of that game. Wow.
I'm so confused because they had... The zone wasn't big enough to be so far apart that you're getting taken out one by one. Just no one was looking at each other. That's crazy. And C1, Champions able to clutch it in the end. You could see Upgrade just really mad at themselves because they weren't able to get the win that they needed. But honestly, at this point, Champions kind of need... Wait, let me check before I say that. No, Upgrade needed the win first because they were tied. Literally tied coming into this game.
With Na'Vi,
so
right?
Champions... No, Champions and Upgrade are tied.
Oh, Champions and Upgrade. Sorry,
60-60,
sorry. Oh, okay.
yes. So
wow.
Champions get the win on top of them. So Upgrade and C1, they were really going head-to-head to break the tie. And it's going to be Champions who come out.
Well done.
GG's.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel too bad for Upgrade. I feel like Upgrade this game were not
Yeah.
likely to win it because they were coming out of the rock. Again, a lot of people just looking at the rock. So many nades coming out from Giante and everything. Not quite easy. Guys, don't blame me for the DRS loss, okay? Even I predicted them, I swear. I had nothing to do with it. Warren said it's not my fault. And stop that. But here we go. Looking at the player stats. Atomic, 4 eliminations, 2 for the side of Kino. Urcast, I think is how you say it. 1 elimination and no for Balja. No eliminations for the man himself. Here we go. Back to the desk. I'm going to try and go back to live so we can see all the cool graphics. And we got some highlights.
Yeah. Nice. Inspector Johan has been talking about this since yesterday, I feel like, so let's talk about it now. Upgrade is struggling with the coach. The players don't have PMSL experience, so the PMSL strat won't work. What do you think? I completely disagree. I think the players have actually improved massively with Korea. He's done such a good job with them, and I feel that just because they don't have experience doesn't mean that the PMSL strat won't work, because how are they supposed to get experience if they don't use the PMSL strat in PMSL? I think they're struggling a little bit, but I feel like that's normal because they are a new team to this level. I mean, recently, right? It's the first time we've seen them in a while. I think a couple of the players have been here before years ago, but I don't feel like we've seen them at this level consistently ever, and so for a first PMSL, this is completely normal. They're probably going to make it to finals. They're looking quite good today. They only need a few more points to make it to finals, and I don't think they're doing all that badly.
Well, here's the MVP of this game. It's going to be Atomic. But I do think that Koruja, ex-coach of Alpha 7, right, is taking this as like a very good opportunity to gather information on how this team plays in a PMSL setting. And he's very clearly coming up with a game plan going for the finals, right? As you said, finals pretty much should be in the bag for them. He's already looking ahead. He's like, okay, what are we going to be doing for the next stage? And I think that's definitely the right approach. Looking at the top players, though, of this squad, we're going to have 2 players from Upgrade here with 5 and 5 eliminations apiece, so really good. Killer 4 eliminations, nice. Atomic 4 elims, and Delta getting 4 eliminations also for himself. GG's. 2 DRSs and 2 upgrades in the top players. Nice to see, though. Still feel like there was a little bit of a fumble, and someone said Horaa is a better CQC team than DRS. And I would have to agree. DRS are good when it comes to like long-range fights, especially third parties. I think they're very efficient in that. But Horaa are just a more well-rounded team.
Yeah.
In my eyes. They're able to play very good when it comes to rotates, fighting at any kind of stage. So if I had to rate like Nepali teams, I would put Horaa or above DRS currently. Still, point-wise, 18 points for Upgrade. You're going to be happy about that one. And Champions with the 17. Of course, with 10 of those points, Niptura, from that chicken dinner.
Very good job indeed. GG's. I mean, one more to say. A very close top 3 as well there in terms of that match ranking, right? In terms of the points for this game. But I feel like today's been really interesting because we're seeing, again, it's always very even, right? Match to match, there's always a few different teams with the most amount of points, so it's very even on that front. But everybody on the top of the leaderboard has been doing really good work at just keeping those points incoming and incoming and incoming. Nobody's having a really bad day. They're all just keeping it very, very consistent, so that's nice to see as well. 4 Thrives will be moving into that 3rd place, so Horaa do get knocked down, but now 4 Thrives, they turn their eyes onto Alpha Gaming, and they still got a long way to go, so we might not see that from them today, but it's entirely possible.
It's actually going to be quite exciting because Virtus Pro, as we know, not playing tomorrow, and they've had a bit of a slower day today. So tomorrow it might be the competition for first place between 4 Thrives and Alpha Gaming, which that would be a really, really cool rivalry. I don't know, actually, chat. 4 Thrives versus Alpha Gaming tomorrow for the last day. Who are we thinking is taking first place? If they are able to catch up to Virtus Pro, of course. Who are we thinking? Who are we rating higher here? Also, keeping in mind that, let's say, Top does not nade his teammates.
Yeah.
Who wins?
That would be helpful.
in that situation.
I don't know. I feel like it's got to be just Alpha Gaming, right? It feels like they do most of that all the time. But like,
if I had to pick,
I don't know.
I would
Thrives
agree.
could really, yeah.
Because
I just
4
feel like,
Thrives
yeah.
today, Nap, only really get elimination points. We haven't seen a lot of placement points. Actually, did they even get a placement point today? I feel like they may have gotten just 0 placement points, just the limbs.
Who?
Which again, keep for 4
Alpha?
Thrives. 4 Thrives.
Oh,
Like,
for
Alpha
Thrives,
not
I was
playing.
gonna be like, I know. That's why I was like, huh? I don't know actually. I haven't noticed what that difference is. Let me see. Let me see if it's updated here.
Personally, because of lack of placement points of 4 Thrives, I would have to side on Alpha Gaming's. But if we do see 4 Thrives actually start getting late game placements, then maybe. But they should be second place by the end of today because, again, Alpha Gaming not playing. So they could maybe create... Actually, no. What would be great for 4 Thrives is if they were to overtake Alpha Gaming maybe next game, maybe the next 2 games, and start creating a lead. And that lead could be enough to carry them in first place. So that's kind of what I'm looking at when I'm looking at 4 Thrives here. If they can do that in the next 3 games, then maybe they can outpace Alpha Gaming tomorrow. What do you think about that? Or you're focused on something?
I'm focused. I was just looking at what chat was talking about, you know, just seeing what their thoughts are. Yeah, if 4 Thrives takes number 2 today, they can. Yeah, I think it'd be really interesting to see that storyline come through tomorrow. Because you're right. I think if they just create a precedent today that they can pick up tomorrow, that could be super interesting.
Yeah. I have a question here from Darth Rake, asking again, what's the logic for shifting high performance from Europe to CSA? Well, they're not just shifting high performance players from Europe. It's just CIS teams, which usually in the past, historically, have been the top performers of Europe, especially Western Europe, when they did join Western Europe into the European region, just have been regrouped into the CSA region. It's more like a regional geographical thing. I don't think it was like intended on like we just want to move them out of the region. So otherwise, as to the real reason why, I don't know. That's a tournament organizer decision. We don't know why. All we know is that it's happening. And so far, a lot of the CIS teams have been doing pretty damn well for themselves in CSA.
Yeah.
Especially VP.
Yeah, especially VP. Jeez. Really nice to see VP doing well as well, though. Okay, once again, Wikipedia is all over the place. I don't know what's going on here. Put me back. There we go. I'm getting lost. There's so many different graphs to be looking at different times that I get lost on this page sometimes. Where are we? Okay, there we go.
Yeah. 4 Thrives has highest elimination point in less than matches than APG. True, but 4 Thrives lack in on placement points. I feel like that is a very big issue right now for 4 Thrives, is lack of placement points. We need more placement points. If we get more placement points on 4 Thrives' side, I think they could be first place. But that's the one thing we need to see from the team. And it could happen. We know what they can do. But they keep losing players a little bit early sometimes.
Tribe really needs to step up. If we're talking about like a team that needs to do something, Tribe have 0 points so far today. And they do not play tomorrow.
No, they got 0 points in the first 2 games. They got 2 points last game versus Team Spirit. This game we just had on Erangel versus Team Spirit.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, they have
got
2 points and they're
today.
not playing tomorrow. Same difference.
Yes.
2 points today. Come on, guys. What are we doing? I mean, I know that they're probably going to make it, right? But they've got all day tomorrow as well. They got 6 matches tomorrow that they're not going to be a part of. If I were them, even at 118 points, I still would want to go out this way in league stage. I need to see maybe a little bit more from them. Get a few points, get 20 points today, and then you'll be like, yeah, okay, we're cool. We're done.
We're done.
That's
You
just
know
me.
what? We're done with the break, Neptura. We're getting into our 4th game of the day, our final Erangel. And for a lot of these teams, for a few of these teams, this is going to be their last Erangel of the survival stage. So you better make it count while you still can. Here we go. Plane path is going to be from George Pole all over to military base. So good for Na'Vi as they stole the Alpha Gaming spot. Regicide just going to go straight up northern George Pole. That should be the case once more. But you can feel the pressure now. We're getting to the end of survival stage slowly but surely here, Nap. And I think if you're at the bottom now, your legs are shaking. You're gonna shiver your timbers. Ooh.
Knees do be knocking.
Is that a saying?
That's what I think,
Knees,
anyway.
Knees be
Yeah,
knocking?
your knees are knocking. It's because your legs are shaking.
Oh, I never heard that.
No.
Okay.
Please give us a better circle. I know, right, Peppa? We need that. Come
okay,
on.
where's the circle, Nep? Where's it going? Quick.
Circle is gonna go right on that plane path. It's gonna go west.
It's gonna go west.
Yeah, we going quarry with this one, boys.
I'm saying it's going back to Milter Power area.
No, don't be boring. Don't, please. We can't have another one. Wait, VP. What are you doing? Are you? No, you can't possibly be hot dropping Navi. That would be
Ooh.
insane.
Guys, look at the plane.
Surely
It's
not.
drifting. The plane is drifting on a map feed. Woo! I love when it does that.
Yes, and I win! Woo! I love being right. So much fun.
Congrats. You want a cookie? You won.
Yes, please. Oh, I could use a cookie right now.
You know
My
who this
sister
circle
made
is on?
banana bread. What?
You know who this circle is on?
4 Thrives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Placement points inbound. Maybe.
Wait, there's 3 teams on the south side on the island. I didn't notice that. How did I not notice that AlQadsiah were here as well?
The plan is to just use the bridge, I think, to go to another drop location.
Fair enough.
They're just stretching it because it was not a great plane. It was very southern western oriented.
That's true.
That's the idea. But here we go. A different circle. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, we're getting something good. Thanks to you, Niptro. You know what? You asked for the circle and it followed you.
You're
It followed you. It went
welcome.
where you wanted.
She wants a ginger snap. Green, you know me so well.
A ginger snap? What the hell was that?
You never had a ginger snap?
No.
It's a cookie.
I've never had that in my life.
Guys, he's never had a ginger snap.
Chat, do you guys
Okay.
know what ginger snap is? I swear, I've
You
never
live
heard
near
that
me.
before.
You live near me. You're gonna have to come to my house, and my sister's gonna have to bake you a ginger snap, and then you will see.
Okay.
They're so good.
I mean, free
Yeah.
cookies, I guess. Sure, I'll take it. But
Yeah.
still.
Bruh, that's crazy.
How interesting. A1 where? A1 not here. A1. Oh, I had something so mean to say about A1. I feel horrible. I was gonna say
More-
even if they were playing
worse
today,
than
it would feel like.
A16?
No, I was gonna say even if A1 were playing, it would feel like they weren't playing. Oh my god, I'm so hot. I'm so mean. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Guys,
I say that,
run
they-
to his Instagram DMs right now.
They even got a win at the end of yesterday. But come on, we can't lie to ourselves. They've not been having a
No,
good
it's
time.
so true.
They just need to pop off tomorrow, which they could. They could. Oh, what is that even? Oh, inspiration. Thank you. He knows. No idea from Perks.
No.
No. From Prop Joe. I'm not
Come
alone.
on, you guys, really? Ginger snap, is that something like banana bread? No.
No.
Look up Google is your best friend. Look up a ginger snap. It's so yummy.
L man. Oh, damn. I'm taking L's. Jeez. My comment
Dang.
about A1. They didn't like it. It's a joke. It's a meme. We're memeing. It's a little jokey. Here we go. Let's show the map feed real quick. See where teams are rotating because it's a very slow early game, which is nice to see despite the plane not being amazing for all the teams. It's good for a lot of teams, but not all of them. So we're not having anyone clash. I was thinking that VP versus AlQadsiah east of Military Island could be an issue, but no, it didn't happen. But we're going to be centered around Ferry Pier, Gatka Fields kind of area. Western Bridge. It could still go to Military Island, by the way. Like, you would need a few hard shifts in a row. Like 2, I think, southeast. But you could still realistically have a military circle. Which, that would be exciting to see a late game dash to the island. We haven't seen one yet. Like, these really big last-second shifts to Military Island. But I do love when it happens. It's horrible for the players, but it's good for us. I respect you for being brutally honest. There's sometimes, Warlock. You know, it's a watch party. I can be brutally honest on the watch party compared to when we're on
why
the normal
not?
stream. Normal stream, we have to... Oh, I think we're going to rehost.
Oh,
Yeah, the
man,
map feed...
but I was winning.
The map feed stopped. Also, no. Oh, don't...
But I won.
Let's not have a rehost and go to East. Easton's
No,
phase 1.
come
No.
on.
Oh, no.
Well, all the players are like, huh? What? Huh? What happened?
It's a rehost.
No. Man. Oh, and they've taken all their stuff out as well. We're going to be here for a while, boys.
Oh.
We gonna be here a while. But man, I was looking forward to that zone.
It's gonna go back
It's
to
annoying.
Mil
It's
to
so
Mil
gonna
to
go
Power.
back. It's so gonna go back.
No.
Man.
Oh. Guys, they gave us a taste of a new circle.
Oh,
They gave a taste for 4 thrives of possible placement points. It was there on a silver platter. And they took it away from us.
No.
That was mean. Hey, come on. Whose fault was this? Which player had an issue getting in the lobby? We gotta find a culprit. We need to blame someone. How about we blame Niptura for this rehost, guys? Guys,